jamming with DJ Young and Up. But like my mother say, thank God for Jesus, everyone. Welcome. It is a weird Wednesday. It is Wednesday, June the 9th. It is 23 minutes after the hour. Welcome to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team at Senny Barbi Cologne, where you get your morning started right. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right. That chat room is wide open, or please call in 570-982-6950. iHeartRadio, radio.com, ShawnHarveyMorningShow.com, Fam Radio app. Also distributed by Comedy World Net Radio, all major podcast platforms. You could Google the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team. Takes you to all the links this morning. We're also on YouTube. Special shout out to all our affiliates out there in the country. We truly appreciate you guys. Facebook. Please go to our business page, Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team business page. Like the page. You'll get notified Monday through Friday after 7 a.m. when we go live. And join our group, Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team group, one of the hottest groups on Facebook, approaching 5,000 members real fast. So please invite yourself to one of the hottest groups on Facebook, Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team group page. So we are here, only place on earth where you get that morning love, only place on earth where you get your morning started right. Senny J on a weird Wednesday. God bless you. Good morning. Good to see you. You're looking well. And how are you, young lady?
Good morning, Shawn. I'm doing great. Good morning to everyone listening. We have a great show for you today on this weird Wednesday. We are going to get started with Senny Says, where I will let you know what's going on in Hollywood and entertainment news. So you want to stick around for that. I am also going to give you a rundown of the weather today if you have not stepped outside. Here in downtown Bethlehem, where we broadcast from, it is currently 73 degrees, Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. It is going up to a high of 88 degrees. It is foggy currently, and we are looking at some afternoon into PM thunder showers, a little bit like we experienced yesterday. So if you are going to be out all day, I would carry an umbrella with you. And in New York City, it is currently 73 degrees, going up to a high of 90 degrees, mostly sunny, again with some PM thunderstorms, about 50%, so carry your umbrella with you. In Hotlanta, it is currently 70 degrees, going up to a high of 86, mostly cloudy with some PM thunder showers. Looks like it's going to be a rainy day all over. In Orlando, it is currently 75 degrees, going up to a high of 93, and it is clear all day. Shout out to Audrey Johnson down there in sunny Florida. And in Los Angeles, it is currently 59 degrees, going up to a high of 73, and it'll be clear all day. So that is the weather that I have for you. Let us know what the weather is like where you are. Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Senny J, along with our co-host Barbi Cologne, where you get your morning started right.
Only place on earth where you get your morning started right. Only place on earth where you get that morning love. One thing that we can guarantee here each and every morning, Monday through Friday, is that morning buzz, everyone. We want y'all to stay tuned for that, because when the morning buzz happened this morning on this show, you're going to need your beverage. You're going to need your tea, your coffee, water, juice, milk, wine, whatever you drinking this morning, whatever beverage is of your choice, you're going to need that for the morning buzz. I can guarantee you that. We also have Harvey's House of Sports, where we will give you our perspective on sports other than the scores, so you stay tuned for that and go nowhere. Senny, what else do you have?
Yes, and in the 9 o'clock hour, we have Front Page News with Senny J, where I'll let you know what's going on locally and nationally. You do not want to miss it. Okay, so
I got to take one quick break, Senny J, and then we come back. Just give me 1 second. We'll be right
Literally
back.
1 second.
Yeah, just literally 1 second. 1 second. back. Thanks for that quick break, everyone. We are back. It is a Weird Wednesday, June 9th, 2021, 28 minutes after the hour. Welcome back to the show, where you get your morning started right. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right, where you get your morning love. And before I get into all that, threefold of how we do here at this show each and every morning, I want to start off with this. Oh, first, John Hinton. Remember, don't forget John Hinton. I Am Mill, Father's Day Comedy Jam, hosted by your boy Shawn Harvey. That's me. John Hinton from the sitcom Living Single will be in the building, Easton, Pennsylvania. That's at the I Am Mill, 831 South Delaware Drive, Easton, Pennsylvania. Doors open up at 5 p.m., showtime 6. And then after John performs, then we get to that after party with DJ Hot Sauce, so we appreciate you. Now, Senny. Good to see you. On a Weird Wednesday, Senny. It's confession time.
Okay. You have something you want to get off your chest, Shawn, to the good people?
Yes.
Okay.
And I can only do it here.
Sorry, get it off your chest. That's what I'm here for.
Good morning to Princess Cox, no pause. Thank God the 76ers won last night. That might derail Brooklyn to the championship, but we'll get into that later. Senny, confession time from Harvey. Yesterday I'm out and about. I'm busy, Senny Jam. I mean, you know, there's a lot going on with me. Just like everybody else in this whole world. COVID's over.
COVID's not over.
Senny. So, and there's a lot going on, and a lot of post office. Just a lot, you know, for me, you know, with stand-up comedy and the whole damn deal.
Right.
Show this, and so I do a lot. So, see, yesterday I go to the supermarket because I was out with a friend of mine yesterday, and Tanya texted me to bring home some bread and some orange juice and something else. No problem, my EBT is popping. Right. Shout out to the feds.
Yeah, everybody got that boost
on
that EBT card.
We ain't talking about the Experian boost.
Not a crab leg in sight.
I've been eating lobster for the last 45 days. Oh. See, I pull up, parking lot. I like to park in the back of the parking lot, because I'm a walker.
Right.
Even though, so I'm the guy who park. You know the last car you see all the way in the back? Yeah. Usually that's reserved for people who got like really nice high-end cars. They want nobody to touch their car. Or if you're sleeping in your car and you need some. If you're living in your car. Usually in the back of the parking lot is where you park.
Or the people that have those big trucks, like those F-150s. Right. You ever see those guys with the big trucks and they park sideways, like all the way in the back? It's like, bro, just because you can't park like that.
Yeah, exactly. And then you have some people who, use two spots to park.
Yeah, like.
Park your American manufacturer's car that everybody else has. Don't worry about it.
Stop.
I park in the back. And I do it. I do it. If everyone else is making I make sure I'm prepared to go into the supermarket. Seeing you on a Weird Wednesday. So I take those, 200 steps to the supermarket. Saying I got my mask. I go into the supermarket, and I'm one of those. I put my mask on, Senny J, when I'm about to walk into the supermarket or any building. I don't have the mask on all day. You know what I mean? Right. Like you know how you get out the car, put the mask on, you walk into the building. Like I wait till I walk to the building and put the mask on. It might be done. I might be doing it backwards.
Right. Prentice said you're a walker. Big deal, bro.
I love that tag. I love it. And keep that joke going, bro. Prentice, I know Prentice. So freaking underrated.
I know. Screw walking.
No, walking is for losers.
So you have your mask on.
Okay, so I got my mask on, so I'm going over there, and I figure I go pick up a pack of the cantaloupe. See, not the cantaloupe itself. You know how they have the chopped up cantaloupe and they have it. You just for $3, you just buy that without being.
You're paying for the convenience.
I know.
Just get the cantaloupe.
I know.
You don't know how to pick one. That's why.
Yeah, that's not true. I've been picking cantaloupe. I've learned how to pick cantaloupe from the rotten cantaloupes from the Bronx, New York, at the bodega from the times I growing up. So don't worry about that. They're very sweet and rotten in the bodegas.
Stick your finger
NYC,
right through it.
you already know how those cantaloupes get down in those bodegas.
I love cantaloupe. So good. I'm going to get me one today.
No doubt. I eat cantaloupe all the time.
Yeah, it's good.
But y'all don't listen to me. That's fine. I'll just have all this knowledge here to myself and I give it to others. Senny, I walk into the supermarket, right? I make that hard right turn, pause, over to the fruit first, because I know I already, she texts me what she want. Got the shopping cart. I'm good.
Right.
And Senny, guess what happened?
What?
I look up and I see this black guy, like around in my demo, like a grown-ass black man.
Right.
And Senny, he was walking through the aisle without the mask on.
He's probably fully vaccinated.
And Senny, City, you remember I always talk about everybody following each other? Mm-hmm. Senny, without even giving it a thought.
You started following?
No, I snatched that mask off of my face. CJ. I took the mask and I threw it. Senny, I snatched that mask off my face. Senny.
Wait, what?
Not only did I snatched the mask off very violently. I almost popped the string in the back of that little surgical mask.
What?
And Senny, I took the mask. I crumpled it up. I put it in my pocket. The guy's walking by the soda. I see him. No mask.
Yeah.
I walk to the other lane. There's a white guy with his kids.
Yeah.
They didn't have the mask on. So we walk towards each other, and he looks at me. This is a pure Babylonian. He looks at me. He gives me a thumbs up.
Wait.
This is at the Giant right down here on Linden Street.
What was that about?
I don't know. But it gets weird. Wait, so I go over by the meat section because now I'm walking through the supermarket. Let's see what's going on. I'm canvassing the area. See, there are people walking around. The workers at the giant supermarket is equivalent to whatever.
Right.
Whatever supermarket you live. It's the same. It's just
whatever supermarket you got, Kroger, Publix,
whatever. It was giant.
Whatever.
Senny, I see another African American soul sister, but she worked there.
Right.
She worked there. She had they got this black polo type shirt with giant right here.
I'm familiar with the uniform.
I worked in Woolworth before. Senny, she didn't have the mask on.
Oh my God. The worker?
The worker in Giant.
Where was this Giant at?
Right down the block on Linden Street. I live around the corner, y'all.
Not on Linden.
And we're not talking about Queens or Brooklyn.
Wow.
So, Senny, when I took the mask off, there was a moment for me of uncomfortability, but I was in a strange place because it was the first time, it was the first time that I took my mask off in a supermarket. Now, I've been playing Coronavirus. Atlantic City, remember that, everybody? Remember we was on it, Bob? There wasn't a mask in sight.
That was when COVID was COVID.
That's when COVID was popping. COVID was taking you down. COVID had everybody in the headlock.
Stop.
2 course and you out.
Stop.
Remember we hit COVID, we was like, oh God. Remember 6 months ago, we was like, and it was like, oh God, that was it.
Not funny.
Listen. 20 minutes, I'm in the supermarket now. Remember, I got to pick up the bread, the oranges, these things, all these things.
And you walking around just perusing with no mask on.
Right. And I got the shopping cart on, and then I
getting thumbs up from white guy.
Yeah, getting thumbs up from white guy.
You think he saw you rip off the mask?
No, he didn't. He
didn't.
But that was another thing. I kind of turned my back when I ripped off the mask because I didn't want nobody.
You didn't want.
Confession, Shawn Harvey. I didn't want nobody. See, that did something like this. Look, I don't know if they. I went like this.
You.
Ha. See,
but why did you want to take it off? Just because he had it off?
It's the obsessive and compulsive and addictive behavior of your boy Shawn Harvey. I didn't give it a second thought I don't know why, when I saw the black guy, my African American, my Mama Cool Mama Sai brother, walking in his glory and in his splendor, Senny, I took the mask off. Now hold the story, get straight. So now I circle back to the cakes. You know, the cakes are on the other side.
They're over by the fruit.
Yeah, no, the cakes, this supermarket, the cakes are on the other side by the eggs. The fruit, as soon as you walk into the right, by the liquor. They got liquor and fruit. And then on the other side of the supermarket is the milk, eggs, and cakes.
That's and a little weird.
And the dairy
and the bread.
And then next to that is that self-checkout. 22 minutes in, guess what happens? I go to the checkout. Not because I got all my items out.
Right.
We're good.
We're good.
There's a line by the checkout. Yeah. See, for some reason, I pull out my mask out of my pocket. That's wrinkled now.
To check out?
And you're not even, I took the mask out of my pocket. I could have had all type of infections in my pocket. Took the mask out. It's wrinkled now. Slapped the mask on my face because there was 4 people over there by the checkout. Check out my food. I'm walking down, you know that little corridor that you walk after you check out, and there's a corridor, and then you make a left turn, then the automatic doors open, and you go out. Over there by the, the customer service desk. Senny, I snatched that mask off again.
Your mask selectivity is beyond. I don't understand it.
I'm trying to figure out why on Confessions. Hey, everybody. Shawn Harvey Confessions right now. It's your boy Harvey. I'm trying to figure out why I did that. I'm vaccinated by Johnson & Johnson before the blood clots. Y'all know this. But my whole thing is, whether you're vaccinated or not, why did I do that? Why did I see that black guy and I took my mask off? Like that black guy was the overseer of everything coronavirus or people being vaccinated. Why did I do that? Why did I see? Because if it was a white guy, so would I have did that? And then why did the white guy give me the thumbs up? And he was there with the 2 babies in the cart. What was going on in the supermarket yesterday? Then, Senny, I remember that. Oh boy, we was at the Iron Mill this last month.
Yeah.
That place was packed.
You don't have your mask on in there.
And nobody else did either. Only 2 or 3 others.
I have a mask on a little bit.
Do a little bit. Am I?
When I was in close proximity.
I want y'all to help me out. Am I in denial? Am I playing coronavirus roulette or am I over this? Somebody help me out here because I'm sharing with you. Don't judge me. You can judge if you want. You got your own baggage. You throw a stone at me. Trust me, 7 more coming back at you.
Oh, Lord. I'm trying to throw a stone at you.
I'm just sharing with you what happened to me yesterday, even though it's just a simple supermarket trip, but was it?
But Shawn, you're right. It's just a supermarket. Like, you've been in clubs and everything like that. So, without your mask on.
But what about everybody?
Why did it concern you?
Because
it's just a supermarket.
And when it was a different type of people that was from in the club.
Then what, you be in the club?
That was the longest I've been without a mask around a bunch of Babylonians like that too. No disrespect to the Babylonian. I'm just saying.
The Babylonians are the ones who don't want to wear the mask.
I understand that.
So those are the people you want to not wear the mask around.
But again,
they're more liberal with it. They're like, take that off.
Hello? Again, my whole... the thumbs up guy? Senny, I mean, the all-American Ford 150 pickup truck thumb. CJ, the born in the USA thumb.
Yeah.
And culturally, we had no identification whatsoever.
Yeah, but Shawn, that's why everybody is more excited, because they announced that if you are vaccinated, then you can go without the mask.
Now,
so maybe he was giving you the thumbs up in solidarity, like, me too, brother.
Now, you and I, right? Now
he probably got them poor babies vaccinated too.
That's right. And he probably went home to his wife and he said, I saw a neighbor without a mask on.
You know he did.
Now, you and I have our differences with the vaccine, vaccinated, and COVID virus. We all know that. But the one thing that when they announced that, yo, you can go, if you're vaccinated, you can go, you know, if you're in a safe place, you don't have to wear your mask. I discarded that. I was like, nah, I still want to put my mask on. But then I was like, I took personal inventory of the places that I've been with the roulette. When, boy, have I played coronavirus roulette. And I had coronavirus about 15 times. I tell you that time my beloved Tanya came home. She's like, I can't taste my food. I was like, Harvey got
I told you there was a few days I couldn't taste my food, but they said I was negative.
Right, and then 3 days later I couldn't taste my food. And then it took me 4 days to figure out I couldn't taste my food. Like a freak. And then when I had that beef and broccoli, I was like, damn, I can't taste this beef and broccoli with the duck sauce. That's wrong. And it's May 2019, and you can't taste Chinese food. You know you got the baluka doops. My question again, because I'm impulsive, obsessive, and addictive.
I don't think it's a question.
There are some character defects that Harvey has, and you know it, and I'm proud to share because I want to be a better person. Now,
I don't think it's a question.
Senny, why did the African American, my mama cool, mama side brother, he looked just like me, my same demo, same age, even the same type of swag. I think it was the swag that did it. Senny, did I make a decision based on an impulse? Did I make a decision based on just maybe people pleasing, CJ? Or your boy Harvey is just tired is over this thing? Which one do you think it is? Senny? Somebody help me out.
I think it could have been a little.
Is this thing running? Are they listening?
It is, but it's a little like weird.
The Facebook?
Yeah, the feed is coming up weird. I don't think it's consistent with everybody. But yeah, there's people in the chat. Yeah, definitely. You guys can call in. But I feel like it was a little bit of both. I feel like when you first came in and then you seen him, you might have been a little like, oh, why am I wearing this mask? Like, I think you felt you might have had a little bit of insecurity. Like, why am I wearing this? You know what I mean? And maybe a little bit of that crept up.
Can I give you another?
And you wanted to take it off.
Can I give you another confession?
Yeah.
Prior to me doing that, it's been the last couple of days, Senny, that I've been really, I think this was a decision that was made days ago because I was walking into another store. And lately, I've been, just to share with you guys, lately I've been like, wow. Smells for like what? that's excuse me. That's my mind talking to myself. Like myself when I'm talking to myself is like, come on, man.
What are you doing?
Here, like, wait. You gonna buy another pack of surgical? Senny, I'm down to my last. I got 2 masks, the surgical masks, in the car sitting here. You know how you just got them sitting there. You guys got to throw one on, or like if you have them in your bag, whatever.
Yeah.
And I have 4 in the pack. This fly, I'm gonna get this fly in a minute. And
it's like a fruit fly.
I know I'm gonna get him. He's gonna meet Jesus in a minute. I'm gonna make sure his morning gets started right.
Let him live.
Senny, my question to you is this. Remember the surgical mask? Everybody was buying them on Amazon. Everybody else all over the place. But the surgical mask guys must have made $1 billion over this thing.
Right.
Wouldn't be surprised if Jeff Bezos got anything to do with that.
Right.
See, I'm down to my last 4. That's in the pack. That's fresh. You know how you open up the pack? There's about 20 of them in there, Senny?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's 20. I don't know what's in it. They're about
Depending on how
$9.
many you get. Depending on how many you get.
Right.
5 pack.
5 pack, 20 pack, 10 pack. Right.
I usually, every time I go to the store, I just try to get the 50 box.
50?
Yeah.
Okay, I think I had the 20 pack. Whatever. See, I think I had the 20 pack. I'm down to like my last 4.
But with this heat, whew.
But see, my question to you is this.
Huh?
Should I buy another box? Now,
Buy another box.
Now, Senny, I'm saying this. Now, say God forbid you have to go to a hospital, right? I'm for sure, like St. Luke's, I got to go to the hospital next week anyway. I'm for sure if you walk into that hospital without a mask on, they're going to slap a mask on your face.
Right.
Like there are places that this is, they go to mask, put it on, right? Because there's still places and workplaces that is mandatory. Fine. But if all the other stores are, and I'm not saying that I'm going to wear my mask today, everyone. That was a trial thing that I did. I don't know what that was I did yesterday.
I don't know either.
But that's why I'm trying to ask a question. If somebody will tell me, give me an answer.
I have a question. Are we wearing masks at your wedding? Are masks mandatory?
No.
Did you guys discuss that?
No.
Because it's outside?
It's not even mandatory.
Okay.
Turn up.
I was going to look for something to wear a mask together.
You ain't got to wear a mask.
Because you have old and young together.
My mother, everybody's in my family's vaccinated.
Oh.
If that even, yeah.
Okay.
Every single person, except for my son and my daughter. Only 2 people. And you.
It makes 3.
3.
We can sit together.
Right. I'm not going to be sitting there like that. Where's your mask at? I'm not going to do that.
Okay, masks are optional.
They're very optional for me. Now, I'm not minimizing COVID. Everybody, please. This is just what I'm going through. COVID is real. It's real out there. I get it. Senny, should I buy? Because nobody's giving me no suggestions on what I did in the supermarket. I guess we'll wait. We got until 10 o'clock for that.
There's nothing to do. What do you want? They're saying it was a mixture.
Okay. Now, Senny, I have 4 masks. Out of that 20 pack, you know, that little box, I think I bought them at Walmart. I think they were like $9.99.
Right.
I'm down to the last 4, but I got 2 masks that I'm using right now. You know, they're about to be done anyway.
Right.
Should I purchase another pack of 20? Or moving forward, should the surgical mask or any mask you use, should that just always be in the car now at this point? Like, just like another accessory, like like a cell phone charger or something like that?
I think it should always be available. I mean, me personally, listen, for me, the masks do not bother me. I listen, I have come across so many people. This one girl was telling me about how she's developed a rash behind her ear. And like, you know, some people, they have asthma. Listen, the mask for me has been fine. I have not been sick. I personally like the barrier sometimes when I'm in close proximity in public spaces with other people, you know, when I have it, when I don't, or whatever. I like the fact that workers wear it. I think that is something that should stay. You know what I'm saying? The fact that the flu went down last year and a lot of these common colds and other things like that have went down has been fantastic and is a reason why some of this mask wearing and readily available sanitization, you know, apparel and things like that should be available. So, I mean, I think it's going to be something that I keep readily available and a practice that I keep doing.
So I think moving forward, what I'll do is thank you for sharing. See, what I'll do.
That's how I feel about it.
See, this is, and you sharing that is giving me some clarity. I think that I will purchase I will keep a box of masks in my car.
For as long as you can, especially in the winter time. Starting with cold season, why not?
Yeah, I think that
China does it all year round.
Right. I think that I'm going to, even though I'm down to that last 4, folks in the chat room, if you have a box of those surgical masks, are you Do you have 50% of the masses left in your bag, in your pocket? And I mean, in your box. Do you have? If you're down to your last 4, like Harvey, how many boxes of surgical masks do you have, or any mask you have?
We're down to about half a box.
How many? Where you at with your box?
I'm probably down to about half a box. You know what? And then it's like my sister. She's really good because she'll keep like a plastic pouch like in her purse, so she usually has them ready available. You know, and then it's like you try to keep them like everywhere. So
and you purchased the 50 pack.
Yeah, like every time I go to like Walmart or something, I'll
50.
try to just buy a box of them.
A big
like
box.
25 or 50
25.
or something.
So I think I had the 25 box. I don't think I've ever bought a 50 box.
Yeah.
So I think what I'm going to do.
It's like $6 or $7.
Harvey's torn. Everybody, Harvey's. Your friend Harvey here. Welcome to Harvey's house.
I like the surgical mask better than sometimes my cloth masks.
Yeah, I do too.
Because the cloth masks, they get too dirty.
I like the surgical bad mask more than I like the Shawn Harvey Morning Show mask.
But the cloth masks are good because, like, when you're wearing a certain outfit. But other than that, I like the surgical masks. The blue, go.
Okay,
throw it away.
so
It's light.
Welcome to Harvey's house. This is your podcast, Moses. Everyone, I part the podcast sees. I'm making an announcement. And thanks for allowing me to share. I feel much better. Harvey's going to buy a 20, 25 pack. 50 to me, God bless you. 50 to me is a bit extreme. I'm going to throw away the two. I'm going to throw the 2 masks that I have away now.
Okay.
I've had them for about a week or 2 or whatever. And I've been rocking them. And then, and I do suffer from drippy chin.
Right.
So there's a little drip stain on the other side of that mask on both of them. I'll throw them away. I got 2. I got 4. What I'm going to do is, while I'm out and about today, everyone, I'm going to go get a 25 pack. And I'm going to keep those. And I'm going to keep them in my car or wherever. And I'll have, we'll have a box of masks at the wedding.
Yeah.
But other than that.
If you can make them white, that'd be great.
Other than that, I feel that I'm going to keep the masks in the car. Now, question is, and I want to share this with you. The question is this, Senny, and listen, you could be a star baller today if you want, everyone, or you can cash app us, Shawn Harvey Morning Show. What's our cash app saying?
$S Harvey Morning Show. Shout out to Natalie Wright. Thank you for the stars.
Yeah,
Natalie.
you can stars or you can cash app. We appreciate it, and thanks, Natalie. Senny, the question is, I think, and shout out to Young and Up, brother. He's in the chat room, Senny.
Always.
Young and Up, thanks for the music, brother. Senny, the internal question is this. I mean, from the soul. Is Harvey over COVID? Is Harvey over this?
Yeah.
Is Harvey... And even if I think that I'm over it, over this coronavirus, am I being disrespectful?
Hey, D-Lo, thank you for the stars.
And thanks for the stars, D-Lo. And please share. If I feel, put a number 1 in chat. I don't even know what the question is. Am I over COVID, but in denial about it? Am I over COVID, but in denial about it? Is that the devil? Is that Lucifer talking to me? Is that lucky Lucifer? Say, Shawn, put the mask down. He's done.
Do you feel a way about being over COVID? Do you think that's bad? Is it bad?
Yes, I think it's bad.
Is it?
They died by the thousands.
Well, you got the vaccine. You got the vaccine.
But I'm talking about the people who passed away. And if I'm over COVID, they're really over COVID. I'm just saying.
Shawn, I think you've been over COVID ever since your schedule opened up. Okay.
See, is it appropriate for someone to think that? I'm not saying I'm over COVID, everyone. I'm just doing research inventory. We're having a discussion.
It's confession time.
You think that I'm practicing my... You think I'm over COVID? Because if I am, it's a revelation. And somebody please let me know. Am I in denial about being over COVID.
No, Prentice. Thank you for your stars as well.
What do you think? I just want to be on the right track. I ain't people pleasing nobody. I just want to know what's going on here. Why am I doing this? Am I done? Am I going to walk into the giant supermarket after the show, City J, without a mask on? Talk to me.
No, Shawn. The government has told you that you can be more laxed in your daily activities.
What is the government saying, City? Give me the research. What are they saying? Are they saying that if you're vaccinated, what can you do? What can't you? What you can't do? Because Harvey was in that supermarket, no mask on.
That's what they're saying.
23 minutes.
That's what they're saying.
Put a number 1 in the chat room if you walked around like Harvey did recently in the last few weeks or less. Without your mask on.
You heard what Joe Biden said. He's ready for everybody to have an all-American summer. Get out there and do whatever the heck you want. As long as you got your 2 shots, your 2 jabs, you're good to go.
But Senny,
So he's basically saying, along with the 300 million people that are currently vaccinated or have their 1 shot.
Put a number 1 in the chat room if you did what Harvey did, so if it was something similar. But Senny, it was actually, and then I want to talk about listen, it was actually weird though, Senny, because this is the first time. Remember you was with me. I mean, and I've been places after that, but when we was in Atlantic City, I was turned up.
Is it because it was in a store?
Yeah, because
it's like a store or like a bank or like whatever where where you're not required to.
Right. No.
Or you have been required to.
Yes. That's it.
So it's not that it was just shock. It was just shock, because we've been for a year not allowed to do it. So that's all it was.
So you think that I was in a moment of shock when I pulled that mask down? And then, but Senny, I tell you one thing, minute 18, when I was by the ice cream, that Haagen-Dazs is very disrespectful. They want $4 for that.
A lot of things are going on.
Very disrespectful. Senny, but I'm star bowling with my EBT, so we good. Senny, minute 18, I was very comfortable. It was the first time since 2019, like for all of us, that I did this. But I have to admit, minute 13 to 19 was just like back in 2019. See, 2018, it was regular. Shawn Harvey Morning Show, Senny Barbi.
What's going on, Pep? This Leonard Roy giving you a holler.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh
this is a man that's not even on medication anymore, but can't go nowhere near sand.
I'm done.
And can't wear boots. What's on your mind, sir?
Yeah, man, I've been maskless the whole you dig?
What? What he said, Senny?
He hasn't been wearing a mask this whole time.
What? All right.
Well,
Tell us about that.
I only wear a mask when the sign is on a doggone window of a place and say mask required. Other than that, I ain't been masking.
Well, that's a lot of people in the South haven't. Remember that time I went to North Carolina, like early in COVID? I was like, oh my God.
They weren't wearing a mask, right?
Right, they weren't wearing a mask. They were looking at me like I was crazy.
Yeah, that's right. I remember that.
A lot of people in the South weren't.
So, but
especially Florida, Lord. So
Leonard, and we know the stories of like Atlanta, like they always say like Atlanta, Georgia never closed.
Right.
So
the sentiment down there of Leonard, you and your friends and your family.
Atlanta never closed. They talking about all the places that closed, what no parties, this and that. Atlanta never shut down.
Yeah. There was a lot of places that didn't.
So even in full COVID, Senny, this time last year when everybody was dropping, boy, that death count was unbelievable.
It was.
Every morning I would wake up and I'll start singing, "This may be the last time."
I'm done.
After that cough, after that first cough in the morning, I'll be like, "Maybe the last time, I don't know." Leonard, you haven't worn a mask even when the death count was in the thousands?
Man, wasn't nobody down here in Georgia wearing no mask, man. Georgia's like Florida. Wasn't nobody down here masking.
See, this is what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to avoid that. Okay, it's factual. Nobody wore a mask. But see, is it disrespectful at the same time for the people that was dying to say this? That's why I was just like, wait a minute. I don't want to. It's a confession for me to say that I walked around without a mask on because I want to honor the people that passed away. But he's saying, yo, I know 3,000 died yesterday. Nah, we're not doing that.
Yeah, it is.
Leonard, but was there any moment? So Leonard, okay, the first question is, Leonard, do you have a pack of masks? Senny has a half a pack of 50 left. I have 4 left on the surgical mask. Did you even purchase a pack of surgical masks or any mask?
Yeah, I purchased a mask, you know what I'm saying, for the people that was not comfortable. You know what I mean?
So, but you purchased that for other people. Do you have a box of any kind of mask or any personal mask did you buy any masks at all?
Yeah, I had a box that I bought from Home Depot. They had 50 masks in it.
How many do you have left now, my friend?
You want me to count them? It's sitting right here. I can count them for you. Honestly.
Well, we don't have that much time, but are you at...
I know. I'm just saying.
So are you like at... Are you 50%? Half? Is half of 50%? 75%? 100%?
Do we really care?
Yes, I want to know because this is a man who don't give
he's
a damn.
not wearing them
This
anyway.
is a man who doesn't give a damn about a mask.
I don't know.
And he's sitting
So
there
why
with-
do we care how many he
I
has?
want to know when he didn't even open up the plastic seal and break the airproof seal on this thing, Senny J.
I mean, I figure it's about 20 of them left in here after a year and a half. I mean,
Senny, a year and a half.
I could do this here. You hear that plastic crinkling? You hear that crinkle?
And let me ask you this question.
That's the actual box.
Now, let me ask you this question. Senny, he been over COVID when it started. Leonard, Senny, remember when COVID started? Remember COVID? And we coughed and we sneezed and we all panicked. Remember?
Right.
Like, remember when you was even by yourself or even wherever?
Yeah, I was home.
Right. And you say you was home and you coughed. And it was just a whole different experience. Like it was almost a life.
No, I wasn't scared when I coughed. I never at one point, except when I couldn't smell, did I think that I had COVID.
So because Senny, when I sneezed or coughed during full COVID, I was scared.
No, I wasn't.
Leonard, did you even cough or sneeze during this last year and a half?
I coughed and sneezed when I was smoking cigarettes, but I ain't smoked cigarettes in a good 6 weeks.
Oh, let's
and
count
I
for
ain't
that.
coughed since.
Oh, that's good for
Well, good for you. So in full COVID, when everybody was dropping and you coughed, you wasn't concerned at all about this?
Nah, what? My 2-year-old grandson caught the COVID. Nobody else in the house did.
No. Oh. Well, God bless him.
Now, I still want to hit his little ass in the throat. That boy's too much to be... Ooh!
Yo,
he can't come to visit me until he's 12.
All right, calm down.
No, I'm serious. Bro, I got video of this boy climbing up on everything.
That's what they do.
He need to get... His mama need to chop him in the throat. I told my daughter, chop him in the throat.
Whoa.
It'll stop.
All right. Well, Senny, obviously the people in Atlanta, Georgia were over it. They were over COVID when it started. They in Washington State, around Seattle, where it all kicked off. Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. All right. Well, thank you, Leonard, for calling. We appreciate you. Senny has a half a box of surgical masks, and he don't give a damn about COVID, and never did, and never caught it, and doesn't care. And he will only wear a mask if required in any location. Other than that, this guy doesn't do that.
Right.
But I want to know how Senny doing, though.
Oh.
How is Senny doing?
I'm doing fine.
Senny, he wants to know how you're doing.
Oh, because of my 49 days of fitness?
Senny.
Yes.
Damn. Man, Senny. See, because you know why? Hold on. You know why? Because these young folks are... When you show them some concern and you show, if you want to follow up with them, young folks like Senny, a lot of ego. He's being nice to you and trying to say something. And this is a guy who's never nice. Which I think Leonard's cool. He's
Wait. I want to know what Senny at on this 49 days of fitness.
Senny,
I'm rooting for her.
Senny, where you
but
at?
I want to know where she at.
We ready.
I want to know what she's at.
Well, Leonard.
Right.
Since it's a Confession Wednesday.
Yeah.
No, I'm doing. Well, I guess because it's
Give me
crashed
the
out.
numbers. I'm like Joe. I'll send you like Joe. I want to know where you are.
Well, actually, I am pretty happy.
I want to know what the numbers are.
Keep going.
I'm singing like Joe. Come on, Senny. Come on. Like Michael said, chum on.
Okay.
Senny hasn't chum on since last October.
This morning, so from last Monday to this week, well, today when I weighed myself, I am currently down 8 pounds.
What?
Yes. However, I have been very lightheaded. I can, I guess, beef up my diet in some areas. I'm currently working around a 900 to 1,000 calorie diet. And I am doing very high intensity workouts, which burn probably around 300 to 500 calories, depending on which program I'm doing, which I'm doing Insanity, so which video. So I've been very tired, and hopefully I can keep it up. But if I can keep up another 8 pounds by the end of this week, I think that I'll be on my way to my goal.
So, Senny,
by the end of this, if I don't pass out.
Okay, so what day are you on?
Well, today is day 8. Yesterday was day 7. So there's 42 days to go.
So you've been the whole diet, the whole
every
workout.
Day.
Have you been
yesterday?
Hold on. Have you been drinking?
Yes, I've been drinking a lot of water.
I mean alcohol.
No,
because that will disqualify you.
I have had no alcohol.
Look at me. I want to just look at me. Let me look
at
your soul.
Hold
on, Lynn. Let me look in your soul first. Look at me, because I could dig down into some folks' soul. Because I'm a very good judge of character.
I have had no alcohol in 7 days, which actually is really good for me, considering I have had heavy temptation.
Okay.
I went out to dinner with family on Saturday,
all right,
and I had a grilled chicken Caesar salad, but there was no Caesar dressing, so just the chicken and the romaine. Very disgusting.
No doubt.
And then I went to the beach, as you all know, on Sunday.
No doubt.
So
you got a large reaction from that.
So that, and I wasn't drinking. I didn't drink there either.
Okay, so she's on day 8.
I did the other day though have 1 cup of cereal.
Okay. So
it was Raisin Bran Crunch, but I had a severe hunger headache, and I felt like I needed the sugar to push me through my workout.
Okay, so Leonard, she's on day 8.
I really didn't want to do no crap, but no bread, no nothing. And preservatives. I've been eating like raw broccoli and tuna out of a can, and like almonds and Sargento string cheese.
Jesus Christ. So Leonard.
I'm very hungry.
So Leonard, Leonard, I was late today, and I came in here, and Senny was had her head on the table sleeping. She can't even do anything, and I'm asking her to do stuff, and she's arguing at me. I'm saying, don't argue with me. You lost 8 pounds now.
I just wish it was happening faster, though. Like I feel like I don't see it.
Now, Leonard, everybody, Leonard Roy's on the phone. Before we're gonna let him go in a second.
So you think that's good, Leonard?
Oh.
I'm still waiting on the numbers. Everybody's been talking and nobody's
you want me to give you my weight number?
No.
I said I lost 8 pounds.
No. What day are you on?
This is day 8.
Okay, so Leonard, she's on day 8. You gave her 10 days. I gave her 13.
Right.
So
so I'm at day 8.
So she's
what
at
he
day
said?
8.
He said day
10.
Oh, so I'm coming for you. I'm gonna blow past 10 for sure.
And then the next threshold is Harvey at 13.
Yes.
See there.
And then LaShawn Brown from the Bronx said 20 days.
Yeah, you
and then
LaShawn Brown, she said 20 days.
Right, 20 days, and then Mr. Brown said 30 days.
Yes.
And then most of the other folks just went straight to 49.
My 49 gang. Okay. Don't worry. All right. I got y'all back.
So Leonard.
And follow along in the group, Leonard.
Right there.
I put my
that right there.
What?
I put my
that number right there.
What number?
10, 13, 20.
Well,
Should we go play it, you saying?
well, keep
I
following.
might go and play that in the lotto.
Me too.
But 10, 13, 20.
Me too. Everybody play the number. Let's play all these numbers and let's.
10, 13, 20. It's 6 numbers.
Well, you tenors, I'm gonna blow past you.
Okay, so
That's not even. I can do that with my eyes closed.
We're following Senny's journey.
The 20 days. It's coming up. It's gonna be hard. Cause this, like yesterday, I was very weak. I didn't even know if I could do it. Working out every day, no days off. I'm working out every single day, at least 30 minutes.
All right, Senny, and
it is hard. You know, when you go from not doing anything. I mean, I'm all right. I'm a little active. You know, I do a little walking.
Oh, yeah, Princess said 40 days, remember?
Oh, Prentice, please.
So that's 10, 13, 20, 30, 40, and 49. Everybody play those numbers. I'm playing them today.
Well, keep following in the group. Okay. My sweaty face every day.
Oh, Jesus. Cindy, you going to do that every day?
All the 49 days. It's my accountability. Right. How else are you going to know I did it?
I know, yeah, but...
I know a way well know you did it. All you can do, all she got to do, Shawn, all Cindy got to do every day when she wake up in the morning, stand on the scale, and take a picture of the numbers on the scale and post it in the group room.
It's not.
Are you comfortable with that?
I've been kicked out the group room. I've been kicked out the group room.
No, you're not.
I'm not the group room. I tried. Yes, I did.
Is he kicked out the group? Hold on.
I tried to post to the group room.
Hold on, Cindy. Hold on.
I can post it I can post it every week. My weight, I guess.
Cindy, go to the group room real quick if you don't mind.
Oh Lord.
Go to the group room and if you don't mind, put Leonard back in the group room, if you don't mind.
I got kicked out the group room.
I know. We threw you out the group.
I know. You know. I know. We know.
All right, Cindy, put him. All right, Leonard, we gotta go.
Yeah, I'm famous for a lot of things. Lying ain't one of them.
No doubt.
Just wake up in the morning and stand on the scale and post the numbers on the scale.
No, I can't. You can't post
your weight in the group room.
Well,
every morning.
You know what, Cindy?
I'm not gonna post my weight every day because it fluctuates sometimes. So I can do it every week.
Right.
Though.
So
I'll do that.
Do it every week. But yeah, and Cindy. Leonard. You know, we gotta know if she's comfortable with putting her weight on there. But we're all following her journey. Hashtag 40.
I mean, at the end of the day, I'm doing it for you. You'll see it at the end of 49 days with what I look like. That's how you know I did it.
We're trying to give her motivation. So the way she can give us back support for giving her motivation is each day post a 1 pound loss.
Oh my God, she's not gonna do that. Listen,
I'm not gonna do that.
Listen to me.
I'm not
we all need receipts.
Wait.
We all need receipts.
Well, Leonard is concerned, Cindy. You're approaching his marker at 10.
Okay. Well, listen. This is what I'm going to tell you.
He needs a relapse in the last 49.
Excuse me. Well, let me give you a realization. I'm doing this for myself. I appreciate your concern, I appreciate.
I'm trying to motivate you, Senny.
No,
I'm trying to motivate you.
I understand that, but I motivate myself. Okay, I don't need your validation in order for me to keep going and doing what I'm doing.
I'm not trying to
but what you're telling me is that in order for me to do something that I appreciate and I want everybody to share in what I'm doing. But don't make it seem like I have to do something for you.
Nobody's saying
well, that's how it's coming off to me.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's not that. Stop it. That's not the case. He even called.
That is not the case.
No, you know what it is, Leonard? We're going to give her a pass on that. You know why? I'm going to tell you why.
I'm hungry.
Yes, she's hungry and she's going through some mental changes right now. I asked her to lock the door 3 times in a row. She wouldn't do it. And then I asked her to lock the door today and she's explaining why and she'll lock the door tomorrow. But we got into this whole big thing about locking the door. So I think that it's just her. Let's have some patience with her. She's being, I think her mental's off a little bit. The woman's not haven't had nothing to eat in 8 days. But Cindy, that is not what's going on here. People are just embracing you. Of course, you're doing it for yourself, but you're putting it out there for all the rest of us to follow your journey. So that
so then, how are you going to tell me how I put it out there?
But Cindy, that's giving a suggestion.
Okay,
he's not telling you to do anything. He's just giving you a suggestion, and there you go.
No, but he's harping on it though.
Cindy, he's just suggesting to you, showing you love.
Okay, well, I'll take your suggestion and put it in the box. Thank you, Leonard Roy, for that.
Okay, now did you unblock him for this?
Sure, he's unblocked.
Okay, Leonard, we got to go. We're gonna take a quick break.
Worldwide exclusive.
So Weird Wednesday, what is it? June the 9th, 2021, 21 minutes after the hour. Welcome back, Shawn Harvey Morning Show. Wake up team. We also enjoying the music of our beloved DJ Young and Nut. You say Young and Nut in chat room, right? Say?
Yes.
So if y'all know, that's Young and Nut playing his music, and we appreciate it. Shawn Harvey Morning Show, Senny, Barbi.
Good morning, guys. It's Danielle. How y'all doing?
Hey, Danielle.
Good morning. Good morning.
Senny, I just want to say I am proud of you.
Oh, thanks, Danielle.
It is not easy. It is not easy. Slow and steady wins the race. Remember that.
Yes, thanks.
And just focus on better eating habits so you don't get headaches and be hungry. Just find different things to eat that will fuel your workout. But you're doing good. I see you. I see you, girl. I see you out there.
Thank you so much. Yes,
okay,
I will.
So
I will
good luck. And you don't have to post if you don't want to post. We'll see your face in the place as the weight comes down. But you're doing great, okay?
Thank you, Danielle. I really appreciate it.
And Mr. Harvey, how are you this morning?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. I appreciate you. I'm good. Everything's good on this side. Thank God for Jesus. That's we're straight right here. But thank you. How are you? How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm here working, clacking on these keys. You hear it? Clacking on these keys.
Yes, girl. Working for the government. It ain't easy.
She getting that money.
It ain't easy, and we don't get no breaks either. Like we don't get they don't give us no easy time. Trust that.
Now you got the ultimate break, my love. You are working.
What's the ultimate break?
You're working from home now, Senny. See, Senny. Yeah, I see the bigger picture in all this.
You know what's so crazy?
How you mad working from home?
No, I'm not. But they actually work. I feel like we work more when we're home than we did at the office. Well, they get more work from us here than we do at home. Like at work, I would get there. I would put my stuff down. You chit chat with your coworkers. Then you go downstairs. You get a coffee. Then on your way up, you chit chat and get you don't work till an hour later.
Right.
Well.
I'm here logging on because they on my neck. So you gotta log on.
Move the mouse around.
Move the mouse. Move the mouse.
Are they making you go back, or can you remain at home?
So they've been pushing this email. The email they're pushing is get the COVID shot, get the COVID vaccine shot, And they did have an executive order out that they wanted us back in the office by September 29th, but that can always be updated or amended. But that's the date.
Again,
do you have date they're saying?
Senny,
and you have to have the shot in order to go back to work?
Senny.
Actually, you don't.
Senny,
and they actually sent an email out last week real quick. They said, if you had your second shot and you passed the 2-week mark after that, you can come in the federal office without a mask.
Senny, hear me out. Are you reading between the lines what she's saying? Here come the emails. The key word is order. That's a powerful word, CJ.
Ain't it? Mm-hmm.
And some of us throughout, especially for me, I minimized that word throughout my life, and it got me in a whole lot of trouble. By September the 26th, Senny J, she will have to go back to work where she can really earn her money, get that free money by chit-chatting by the water cooler. But know this for everybody. And we talked about this before. And Danielle, we appreciate your time. You calling in. I definitely appreciate that.
Sure.
Senny, the folks that are here typing right now. See?
You hear it? You hear it?
I can hear it. Do you? First of all, do you have on any work clothes while you're doing this?
Okay, so
what are you wearing right now?
First of all, Shawn, mind your damn business.
That's right, girl.
Cindy,
always in somebody's business.
Cindy, that means the bonnet is popping right now.
No,
the slippers
let me tell you what I have on.
What are you wearing right now? I want to know.
I got on a t-shirt. I just finished working out. I have on a t-shirt, a sports bra. I have on a headband, I have on leggings, and I have on slipper socks. Yeah, yes. That's how I'm moving this morning.
Yes, girl.
See, and
looking home chic, and fabulous.
And then
and the shirt is off the shoulder, the little shoulder action.
Ooh.
And then they complain that they're working too hard from home.
Yes.
Now, Senny, this is the deal. For Danielle and all the others, you've been warned. The ride is over. You're going to literally have to get back to commuting. And going back to work.
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
You think when football season starts that you'll be sitting home watching a football game and then Monday morning you're going to go right to your bedroom and log in? That's not going to happen no more. Danielle, listen.
My attitude is going to change so much I got to go back.
She's been saving.
I'm going to be so stank. They're going to want to send me back home to work because.
That ain't going to happen.
I just, the commute, I get up very early to get on the train to get in. Mm-hmm. It's gonna be a mess.
Yeah, you had over a whole year just to
Nobody asked you, Shawn.
You had a whole year of a break.
It wasn't a break.
You should be. I mean, a break. Excuse me, a break from commuting. You should be enthusiastic.
I don't even know how to catch the train anymore. I don't know how.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Danielle. Let me tell you right now.
That's right, girl. Watch Danielle, a YouTube video.
Let me tell you something. Those instincts will kick in immediately when you have to get up and you have to go to that train.
Like an old New Yorker does. You ain't lying.
That's right. So enjoy your leggings and your training socks and your shirt half off your shoulder. Because your days are numbered.
You ride it out till September, girl.
I'm going to ride it till the wheels fall off. You hear me?
That's right.
That's right. And then when September comes, say you got COVID.
No, and then you go get your shot and you go on to work and go on with the rest of your life. And you'll be fine. You're listening to a grown man talking right now. I wouldn't want you to go to work talking about you have COVID and then there'd be a whole nother situation.
Yeah, I take my vitamins. I take my vitamins, my supplements. I take my CMOS. I am very proactive in my health.
I understand that.
Before COVID, so you got to stay in that mind frame. I
understand. She's spending $1,000 on vitamin C. I get it.
Oh, vitamin C. Vitamin C is 10 cents.
And I'm not mad at you. If that works for you, that works for you. God bless you. I'm just saying this.
Danielle got that ashwagandha.
Don't listen to the anti-vax or the conspiracy folks that are missing and gone. They're gone again. They're done. Shawn Harvey has put a headlock on them. They're finished. Now remember this. This time next year, you're gonna have a vaccination card. They're gonna ship it out to everybody like a driver's license. You work for the Fed, so you know. See, this is a federal worker, right?
You know why I had such a problem with going back in the office, and this is the truth. I had went in the office last year and periodically this year, and we get these emails that come out, and the emails that come out say like someone has tested positive or presumed positive, just about one every week, and they got to shut down the particular floor and clean it. That means that you're still coming in here knowing that you don't feel well. So my thing is, how is the honor system going to work if you're going to tell people they can take their mask off after 2 weeks from being vaccinated? We don't know who's been vaccinated or not, and you're not asking. So that's what's so disheartening to me, is that you want people to just come in the office and get this work done regardless of their health. That's the problem I have.
Well,
you don't know who took it and who did. That's my thing.
I can answer that question right now for you.
Answer it.
Boy, that assertiveness just kind of turned me on.
What?
She said, answer this. See, that kind of turned me on right there. You want me to answer it, baby? Jesus Christ. She's like, answer it. All right.
She want to know now.
Turn the lights off then, and I'll answer it.
I'm done.
Damn. Just take it easy. I'm getting married.
I'm being so hasty. Don't be so hasty.
Jesus.
Hold on now.
I'm getting married this weekend. Don't mess that up. Sydney.
Oh, gosh.
To answer that question, CJ.
Right.
You're not going to be when football season starts, October, September, at the end of it, that excuse is not going to, I mean, it's not an excuse, it's valid. You're right, Danielle, but that's not going to work no more. They don't care. They're going to open up that building.
Care.
They're going to open up that building, and you got two choices. They're going to open up that building, and you're going to have two choices. Remember, let's go back to the word order, Senny J. You have a choice, too. You either get your ass back over there. We don't care if anybody gets sick. That's what they're going to say. Or
that's what they're saying.
Or you can remove yourself from the job and get another job. Those are your two options. Now, this young lady is doing the best that she can to stay healthy, but when folks start coming back to work, sort of using the mentality that you're talking about, I know you're kind of joking about it, like, hey, just say you got COVID, people going to still do that to try to stay away from the workplace. And what they're going to do, they're going to say, we're going to stop this nonsense, because they're going to hit you with all the stats. They're going to say, listen, 3 people died in the whole country for COVID this particular day. Get your ass back to work.
Danielle, that's what they're going to say.
And Danielle, you're doing good over there. You're doing great. You have a great job. God bless you. You do you're a good person. You're good folks. We met her through Vanetta. Vanetta's an awesome person who also brought Lynette Serrano into this thing. I say this: keep doing what you're doing. When it's time to get vaccinated, get that done. And then on September the 26th, you'll be walking back to that train station. Taking that,
I don't want to.
Taking that Philly train or whatever they all call it down there.
The regional rail.
There you go. You need to be online right now instead of talking to me and find out what type of discounts.
Find out the schedule.
You're right. I don't even know why she's on the phone, CJ. Talking up. You need to find out what that rail schedule.
Because the way I run late for the train, jumping out the car.
This woman is doing everything. She's doing jumping jacks in that house. She's taking $15,000 worth of vitamins, and not one time looked at the rail schedule.
You're right.
But then I don't know what I'm talking
because she knows she ain't going back.
Danielle,
she ain't going back in that office.
This is what I need you to do. Matter of fact, this is what I need you to do.
You ain't going back, Danielle.
Like
I know
on your weekend.
I hope not, because I hope they realize that we don't have to go back because we work just fine at home.
Nope. They gotta justify paying that rent at that building.
I know.
They gotta justify paying that rent at that building, and they want their money back for paying that rent, and that means you and all your coworkers are collateral damage.
Yeah.
Continue to stay healthy, young lady. God bless you.
I will.
By September, you'll be fine. And Cindy, could you look at that rail schedule real quick? What is this called? This is it's the look it up real quick. This is the Philly rail schedule. Just type anything Philly rail schedule, and it doesn't.
SEPTA regional rail. That's
SEPTA regional rail. We don't need you to stop. We don't need to train stop. Find out what type of COVID kind of discounts they have.
Oh, there's significant delays already.
Always delays.
There's delays on your SEPTA rail system right now. You know why there's delays?
Are you by Elwyn line media and Elwyn line?
Are you on the blue line or the gray line? Which
That's
one
what's in fact.
I'm on the Trenton line.
She's on the Trenton line. She's coming straight from Vietnam.
Okay. The Trenton line, Center City.
Center City. So that train go from Trenton to Center City. Oh my God.
Yeah,
it's a delay. You know why? Because people are packed on that train going back to work.
Yeah.
Danielle,
I'm gonna have such anxiety when I have to get on that train.
No, you're not.
Just
You'll
carry your mask,
You'll
girl.
be fine. You'll be fine.
Here.
You know why? Because you are now
Trenton
projecting
Transit Center.
on something that didn't happen yet.
Oh.
And I say that all the time to your folks.
I like this.
Don't start with the anxiety thing. You're going to be fine. You're projecting on something that didn't happen yet. You go masked up and do whatever you got to do. Put your gloves on.
First of all, I have anxiety when I got to go into the office to drop work off. I run in there like Tomb Raider. You got to see how crazy I come in there with that mask and a hoodie on and running to the elevator, giving myself 5 minutes to get in and get out. I don't want to be in there.
I understand that
She's
part.
She's gonna have PTSD.
No, I know that part. I
they
understand.
Need to like
Danielle, why you got your training gear on? Danielle, I'm not saying that's not what I'm trying. That's not what I'm saying. Of course, you want to protect yourself with your hoodie and your mask on. That's funny. I'm talking about the mental part of it. You don't have to project that. You don't project that. Don't go.
All right,
oh my God, no, wait. You have what you need to protect yourself.
I'm a thug. I ain't gonna never say, oh my God, I ain't doing that. I'm gonna be a G. I'm gonna be a G now. I ain't gonna do all that. But I get what you're saying though. We have to work through it.
First, she's telling me to tell her. Now she's a G.
She's just saying she ain't gonna say, oh my God.
All right. Okay. All right, my neighbor. This is what you do, son. Let me tell you something. These neighbors at this job, yo, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna smack the ish out of one of these neighbors. They come touch my man, huh? You know who I am?
Right.
I'm Danielle, son. Listen to me.
Yeah, don't let them touch your desk, your keyboard, or nothing, Danielle.
Listen, Danielle.
Word up, son. Word up. Smacking people. Smacking them. Bang, bang. Bang.
Hold on, everybody. Calm down. Danielle, this is you and I talking. Hit me with a bong, and I'll hit you with a bong back. Go ahead. Hit me with a bong, and I'll hit you with a bong back.
Bong.
Bong, bong. Bong, neighbor. What up? Danielle, I think Danielle like all of it. Yo, neighbor, what up?
That's my other life after 9 to 5. You know what I mean? You gotta.
Yo, take that running shirt off, son. Yo, drop that. Yo, close that laptop, my neighbor. Close that laptop, my neighbor.
Don't do it, girl.
I should see she likes that. All right, listen, we're gonna shout through.
Love you, Danielle.
Danielle, God bless you.
Yes.
Cindy, the SEPTA rail line is running delays right now, right?
Only on the Elwyn line. The Trenton line is running on time.
So listen, all right, thank you, Cindy. Hold on, Danielle.
So no delays.
You heard that?
You can even do a trial run right now if you wanted to.
Danielle,
it's 8:30.
Danielle, the Trenton line is running on time for you and all the others. But she's calling here.
Great.
Right.
That Trenton line's on time, Cindy?
Yep, Trenton line is online.
Well, you better get ready to get back to work, honey.
I know. New Balance sneakers laced up, ready to go. I know.
Yo, I'm going to holler at you later, my neighbor.
All right, boom, thanks. All right,
bong.
Easy, God.
Bong, bong. Peace, God. Bong.
I'll speak to y'all later. Bye.
Hit me up later, my neighbor.
I can't.
Bye.
What is happening? Danielle is so funny.
She's hilarious.
She's coming on the 20th. If you guys want to meet her, come to the Iron Mule.
All right.
June 20th. John Hinton will be there too.
You sure? Danielle might scare him away. John is an old school Christian kind of guy. John would be like, yo, who's over there bong bonging?
That's Danielle. You don't want none of that.
We're going to shout out the room, show the room some love. God bless y'all. We appreciate you. Shawn Harvey Morning Show, scene, Barbi.
Hey, yo, Mr. Shawn Harvey, what's going on? This is Marlon.
Oh.
Hey, Marlon.
This is gosh. This is my hero right here.
Stop it.
You are, my friend. You are.
Stop it, bro.
A millionaire in the making, and I'm always around folks that are millionaires.
Why are you calling
him? And, he's light-skinned.
You claimed it.
He's light-skinned with the green eyes, so it doesn't even matter. And before he says anything, we know that Marlon doesn't do ugly. We know that. And I know that for a fact, Senny J. I threw a party. I DJ'd a party for Marlon. I hired a DJ for him who did a great job. And Marlon told me, he said, listen.
There's nothing wrong with standards.
He says.
There's nothing wrong with standards.
We don't. Okay, go ahead.
I just want to congratulate you, man, on your wedding this weekend, man.
Thank you, brother.
That's huge, bro. Congratulations, big bro.
Thank you, brother, man. Senny, don't do that to me, man.
No,
What is she doing? What
She's
is
up
she
there
doing?
hissing and blowing
What
her
is she doing?
and coughing and hissing and all that she's doing over there.
And rolling her eyes.
Rolling her eyes.
I hope they get stuck up there too.
Yeah, no doubt. No, I really appreciate you coming from you. That means a lot. Thank you so much, man, for the well wishes, and I really appreciate you, man. That means a lot. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Man, likewise, brother.
Yeah, no doubt.
Likewise. Shelly, good. I'll let Shelly have a great day today, all right?
All right, let's clap for the winner.
Seneca.
Have a nice day. Bye.
But
Calling just for nothing.
He called to congratulate me.
He has your phone number. To be honest, he called you by her damn. But that was nice to make a public grand gesture like that.
Senny, we wanna show the chat room some love here on a weird Wednesday. We appreciate everyone listening. Thank you so much. Shawn Harvey Morning Show, Senny J. Senny, this particular show.
I thought we have a caller?
Of course we have a caller. Hold on. You know why we have a caller? Because the phones ring here. You sitting there with your... Hold on, Brown. Hold on. Harvey got something to say. You sit here jamming up the airwaves with your whack-ass podcast. You wish somebody could call. And you want to come after your Moses of podcasting? I'll put Barbi Cologne on you first. She probably does the weather better than your whole entire show.
Shawn.
And if you want to come for this Moses, how the hell you gonna get past Senny J?
You're so disrespectful.
Are you kidding me? You get through those two first before you even come for your side.
You saw that girl running in this
You
heat?
sitting around here with these garbage podcasts here locally in the Poconos and Lehigh Valley, and you sit here and you hate on your Moses because you got squirrel mouth. That's what you do. And that's why the phones ring here. They call. Because this is the place to be in the morning. You can hate Harvey all you want to. I thrive on it. I eat my haters for lunch. That's all I want to say. All right, God bless. Good morning, Mr. Brown. How are you, sir?
Hey, Mr.
Good
Brown.
morning. Good morning. Happy National Sex Day.
What? That is not what today
Senny,
is.
look that up, please.
Of
Today's
course.
National Sex Day.
Of course, Mr. Brown would call in with that.
69. I'm calling. Shawn, you getting married?
I told you. See?
Yeah,
I know I've been away a long time to hear this one.
Yes, Brown, I'm getting married on Saturday. I'm locking down. Yeah, I'm it. I made the decision. Harvey's getting married this Saturday, my friend.
Is it an age thing? You say you lost your mojo? You say I'm out to get married?
Senny, I'm 4,000 years old. I'm 56 years old, Senny. I've turned down more vagina than you ever had. I've been a whore.
Right.
And my days are done, Mr. Brown. And it's right when they put those posts up of old black men ready to settle down in a wheelchair on social media, Senny J.
And that's when they want to get married?
That's me. And yes.
I'm gonna do it when I hit 60. I'm gonna do it when I hit 60. 65.
No.
So happy for Tanya.
Cindy, did you look at
City, don't
Ripe
do that.
young woman.
right. Yes.
Congratulations, girl.
Brown. No doubt.
You did it.
That's right. You getting all of this. I don't know how that's gonna work for you.
Cindy,
Pills and arthritis.
Did you look it up?
Yes.
Well, are you congratulating me, Brown, or you just want to know if I'm getting married? Which one is it?
No, congratulations.
Okay, because it's
Congratulations.
Which one
You
is
heard
it?
that? Congratulations.
Yeah, you heard that. I don't like that. Congratulations, bro. I don't like
He's
that.
like, all right, well, that's what you want to do.
No, you know what? Forget
Good
about
luck,
it.
bro.
Wait a minute.
Nah,
Hope
Brown,
it works for you.
Right, Brown. That was
Good
really,
luck.
yo, Brown, really? Senny, they say your haters are really close to you.
Wait.
Brown, don't expose yourself. You almost exposed yourself, my friend.
So listen, I'm one of your friends. It's
I
like
don't
this.
know.
You know,
I don't, Senny. I told you, Senny.
Listen,
You didn't even tell him you were getting married.
Mr. Harvey.
Senny,
You know when you're the front when you're the pastor, right? You're about to say your vows, and your best man whisper in your ear. He says, "You sure you want to do this?"
Senny,
I'm just
Brown. You don't have to clean it up, brother.
I'm happy for you, man. God bless you,
No,
man.
you're not. But that's fine. It's fine, bro. It's fine. You're a friend of mine, regardless.
God bless you, man. God bless you.
Well, no, it's because Mr. Brown is just finding out, I guess. So he's just like,
but then
okay.
I asked him, do you want to know or you congratulate me? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's like, congratulations. That's what he said.
Well, when you get married?
Now, Senny, expectations leads to resentments. I've known this throughout my life. So I don't expect anything. Right? Because then I'm not resentful. Now, Senny. Now, I could have, the way he said that, I could have been mad. Because I'm expecting something else, but I didn't get it. That's where the resentment comes into play. That's why I'm not angry, because I know myself. This guy right here was like, oh, congratulations. Oh, really? And then I said, hold on. Then he said, Senny, did you find out what sex day was? I should hang up the phone on you, my friend.
No, I
won't do that.
I think it was sincere.
No, it wasn't.
You know how it was. You know how men say that. Men don't jump around. Men don't jump around laughing and giggling. They just say congratulations.
No,
That's
I
how
think
men
I
do
think
know
it was
that.
sincere. I was just joking.
Come on.
Senny, find out. Find out it's today's National Sex Day. That's more important.
Hey, Shawn Harvey, it is because it's my birthday.
It
and
is?
I know it.
Today's your birthday, Mr. Brown.
And it's 69. 69.
What?
Hold on, Brown, is it really your birthday, bro? Brown,
Yeah, it is.
Today is your birthday?
Yeah, 69.
Come on, Senny.
Happy birthday to ya. Hey, happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday.
Brown, today better go on his Facebook page. I want to see if it's his birthday.
Yeah, it is. It did say it on. It said it on my notification.
I'm coming down on the 20th too.
All right,
Okay,
come on
Mr.
down.
Brown, that'll be great. I haven't seen you in like forever. It's been like 2 years.
LaShawn Brown, LaShawn Harvey told me to come down and celebrate her birthday this past. So I'm coming down to celebrate.
Oh, great. That'll be so much fun.
Come on down. Mr. Brown's going to be there for Father's Day. We all hang out and have a good time. That would be really nice.
I'm coming down to IMU anyway. They starting karaoke down there, so you know I'm coming down there for karaoke.
Oh, yeah.
Well, then there you go. Well, Brown,
yeah, let me see. Sex
see
Day.
What's going on.
It says June 9th is National Sex Day. And it's they said it's because June 9th, 69, the unofficial.
Because 69, man. What you know what 69 is?
It says the unofficial holiday is dedicated to having sexual relations with someone else. So don't do it with yourself. You have to do it with somebody else.
It's also Donald Duck Day too, but I don't want to talk about that.
I don't
So, Senny,
Senny,
it's safely to say that it's National Sex Day is not in your prophecy for today.
I don't see how that could happen today.
Right, of course.
Unless I paid for it.
Right, of course.
I mean, I could pay for it.
You could pay for it. Is this something that?
But I don't even know where to go to look to pay for it.
You just go.
Do you have any suggestions?
Yeah, go to www.schlongtoday.com.
They don't
get your
have
slong
that.
on. Get your slong on. Well, Brown.
Yeah, yo, are you having a little bachelor party?
Yeah, Mr. Brown, he
What he
needs
said?
one. Throw one together for him really quick.
Yeah.
It's on Saturday, so it needs to be like Thursday or Friday. Can you do that?
That's funny.
Yeah, you a bachelor party, man.
Nah.
He doesn't want to do all of
I
that.
party enough, Senny.
But Shawn, like, this is the next time you're getting married, and like you were acting like so nonchalant about everything.
No, I'm not. I'm not. I've been sharing.
You're just like, no, you really haven't.
I haven't.
You haven't been sharing.
I just put Senny.
You haven't been doing your bachelor thing. Like Mr. Brown's finding out today. Like you just want the day to go and come. You're talking about your show on June 20th.
You know what it was? You know what it was? It was just how he just said it. Yeah, I'm getting married on Saturday. I'm like, is he joking?
Yeah.
That's why I said it like that.
Everybody
I
knows
know.
that I'm getting married on Saturday.
Yeah, but you've been saying it like real low key.
Are you serious?
Like you're promoting John Hinton more than your wedding.
Are you serious? I because I feel like I don't, we got a lot going on. So I can sit there. You want to talk about me getting married for 3 hours every day until it happens?
Yes, like a countdown.
All right,
we should have had like a big bridal board or something.
All right. Let's do it then. We have a countdown starting today.
You want us to get a chair for Lee Scott?
Yeah.
You're getting married on Saturday.
Really?
Sean, she got the password to your phone?
Of course.
Okay.
I don't care about none of that. He deleted all his. Did you delete the big booty hose out of your Instagram?
I didn't. I kept the big boy.
Well,
all right, so okay, listen, I didn't want to bore everybody with this. I think sometimes
nobody's bored. People are excited for you.
Oh, really? Okay. So, Brown, are you excited for me?
Of course.
All right.
Yeah.
Sure.
This is an exciting time.
So I tell you what, and
oh my gosh.
and you know what? Let me tell you how dedicated I am to this show, Senny.
How dedicated?
I'm getting married
Sean?
on Saturday.
Right.
And there's a lot going on Friday.
Right. What's going on?
And I was going to cancel this show.
Whoa.
Right. Exactly. And then I decided, no, I want to be here. And I think we'll do that Friday. We'll talk about all of that on Friday. But we could do a countdown to starting today. Okay.
A 3-day countdown?
A 3-day countdown is fine. I think that's fine. I think that's
Yeah,
enough.
Okay, well, through a 3-day countdown for you,
we'll
Sean.
do a
Okay,
3-day countdown.
Because I don't want to overstep your boundaries.
You're
I don't
not
want to. want to talk about things that you're not comfortable with. That's your business.
No, Senny, I'll talk about it.
Because I'll talk about it.
Senny, you can talk about it.
So
We can talk
excited
about
for
it.
you.
Well, thank you. You can be excited. I'm excited too.
I don't have anything to wear.
Senny,
Yes, Mr.
Let's
Brown.
talk about that then.
Cindy, I look forward to that workout post, okay? Picture.
Oh, thanks, Mr. Brown. I do it for you.
Yes, I look forward to it.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So Brown said, okay, so Brown, even before COVID, he had a plethora of vaginas, and then he had a lot of women friends, and a lot of women flocked to Brown. God bless him.
They blew his back out.
Right, and they blew him back out, and he had a cane and all that whole thing. Now, Cindy,
yeah, tomorrow makes 1 year since the surgery.
Good.
Wow. And you're back, you're doing everything back to normal?
Nah, I'm not 100%, but I'm better. Not 100%.
That's good. That's
not
good.
100%
You're going to get there.
All right. So let's.
Well, you didn't have to say it like that, Mr. Brown.
right.
He's like, no, not. Okay.
I'm not.
Well, are you still working toward it? You're doing your exercises and stuff every day? You're not getting lazy?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's good. Well, then you'll get there.
All right.
Yeah, I'll get there.
All right, so since we're talking about... All right, Brown, well, God bless you. And happy birthday. Right. Everybody wish Brown happy birthday.
Wish Mr. Brown happy birthday.
Later.
All right, so, Cindy, since you want to get into this
Brown
before we shout out the room.
Yeah.
So Tanya, this is her first marriage.
Yeah, tell her. Talk about it.
All right.
Give us a little background.
All right, well,
who are you even marrying?
Right. I'm gonna see if she could come in here, but it's Friday. All right, so
yeah.
We didn't even get a chance to shout out the room yet, man.
Yeah, no.
We're gonna get it. All right, we get into that. So
it's fine. They're there.
This is.
Put your names in here because I be going back and forth. I don't see all y'all. I ain't no Barbi. Okay.
All right, so.
Shout out to my girl. She in the chat room. Hey,
all
Barbi.
Right, so Senny, since we'll talk about it for the rest of the week. I don't care. All right, so
I'm just saying.
This is her first marriage, right?
Ooh.
This is my second marriage.
Ooh.
And I think that most men probably and women probably average about 2 marriages in a lifetime.
Right.
Because Cindy, the divorce rate was very low back in the day, Cindy, because of several reasons, and one of the main reasons was because of life expectancy back in the day.
Oh no, you're not.
I'm going back 100 years and 200 years because people. Hold on, Cindy.
I'm already exhausted.
People used to live only to 50 years old back in the day. There was no medicine. There was no vaccines. There was none of that. So people would die in the 40s and 50s back in those days. So they got married, and they didn't live long enough to explore others. And the population was minimal.
Right.
So with the combination now, and then second is behavior, of course. You break up for fighting, whatever the issues are. That's the second reason. But the main reason was life expectancy.
Right.
People 100 years ago, they only lived.
Right.
Like 56. It's 200 years ago. 56 is equivalent to 90 years old.
Right. Right.
So you got married and then you died, and that was it. It was over. But if you was fortunate enough to live long enough, you might have picked up another.
Right.
And that now in this day, right, the life expectancy is 82 years for the woman, 79 for the man.
Right.
Now there are relationships that are blessed to have that longevity, 50 years, that whole thing, never break up. You get that. And God bless folks.
Right.
But now that the times that we live in today,
right.
Now, I'm not talking about the behavioral part of it.
Right.
Not the couples are not working out with each other, whatever. That part of it I'm not talking about.
Right.
So what happens is the life expectancy is up now.
Right.
About 20 to 30 years.
Right.
And in that 20 and 30 years, for men and women, both, a relationship doesn't work out for whatever reason. But
right.
and say their relationship is over within the 20s, 30s, or 40s.
Right.
You have a better chance now than you did 150 years ago to finding another mate.
Right. That's true.
And because of the population now it's 350 million people in this country alone. Now, maybe 150 years ago, there was only maybe 50 million people, and nobody traveled nowhere.
Right.
When you was 200 years ago, 100 years ago, most people lived in their surroundings all their life, and only a few traveled. You understand what I'm saying? I'm
trying to follow this.
So, because of...
I'm getting lost.
Because don't get lost. Grab something to eat. Because of
my brain is getting foggy.
No. So because of geographical boundaries, you'll get dancing. You need something to eat.
This is why you're getting married.
No, I'm just sharing. It goes back to the white dress. Because of geographical boundaries back in the day, I could talk myself out of any argument.
I don't understand what's happening.
Right? Just rock with me. Because of geographic, I'm good. That means you're in the morning bus.
Does anybody remember what started this?
The white dress. It goes back to the white dress. I'm listening to everything. Because of geographical boundaries, right? And because of the restriction in population, you only have one marriage.
Okay.
Right. Now it's 300 million, and now geographically everybody's all over the world. Then with the speed of the internet and everything, so now people are meeting up with each other. You could be in a long-term relationship, 15 years, it's done, and then 5-6 years later you might meet somebody else because of the life expectancy of the human being. That's all I'm saying. So and I am a perfect study for this. So now I'm at this age.
Okay, so now we're here.
At 56 years old.
I'm back with you now.
You back with me?
Yes. Because we're here now.
We're back. I told you. That wasn't a bad trip, was it?
Okay.
It was almost like an acid trip. I had you on acid right now. Back when we used to take it in the 70s.
Like, what is he talking about?
So now you get an opportunity. You could be in a long-term marriage, like 20 years.
Right.
Right? And you're in your mid-40s, men or women, and then you have an opportunity to find somebody else because you might live another 30 years.
All right.
And that's what led us to this Saturday coming up, I believe. This woman is her first marriage. I'm 19 years younger than her.
Older?
I'm sorry, older than her.
Yes. Let's get it right.
Let's get that right. And because of that, I get this opportunity to find this person, right? Now, it's her first marriage, so she said, you just said you don't know what you're wearing. So because she's wearing white.
Right. I know I can't wear white.
Right.
That's a no-no.
Yeah, right. Right. Women shouldn't wear white at weddings anyway, right?
No, they're not allowed.
I don't know anything about that.
They're not allowed.
Okay.
And then I don't want to wear black either. That's real like. Ugh. So probably gonna wear maybe a purple, some light and airy, pastel-y, something, and it's gonna be a nice day.
Right, it's gonna be a nice day.
It's gonna be sunny,
So, and I'm gonna wear a white two-piece.
People want to know if you're wearing a tux. Oh. See, people have questions.
Okay, cool.
You wearing a tux?
No, I'm
Tuxedo?
not wearing a tux. I'm gonna wear a two-piece, very
suit?
light suit, very light kind of Miami Vice-y type kind of a heavy linen kind of thing. I'm wearing that, and then I'm wearing a pink shirt.
Oh, that'll be very nice.
And her son is wearing a pink shirt.
Oh, so cute. Is he going to be a ring bearer?
Yes, he's going to be a ring bearer, and he's going to come
cute.
down, and then her father's going to bring her down just like any. And then my son's going to be there standing next to me.
Oh, that's so nice.
So
and she's going to have her sister. Is it going to be like a one-on-one thing, like a best man?
Yeah, that's it. It's just because you only have a few folks coming. And then then Hot Sauce will be there playing music.
Aww.
And then we have a whole tent set up. We get married in the backyard of where we live.
Yeah, that's so nice.
And then we have a whole tent set up. We have food, and then everybody's gonna bring all this stuff, all this equipment, all this stuff tomorrow, and that's it so far.
So are you nervous?
I was nervous a few weeks back. I'll be honest with you, and I'm more excited. I'll be honest with you. I'm more excited about it. And I can't stop thinking about it, honestly. Because, it's coming up. The day is coming up. So I think we're both excited about it.
Yeah.
Now, it's for the
Is
ceremony.
She super nervous?
She's very nervous, but she's very excited.
And
but she's
trying
very
not to,
focused.
freak you out.
She's very focused. She's getting things done.
Right.
And we have the license, Senny.
Oh, so technically you're married already.
No, we had the license 40 days ago. In the state of Pennsylvania, you have 60 days to get to, or that license expires. It costs $50 $50 for the license.
So you can get a license, but then you have 60 days for somebody to just say, okay, you guys are married. That's silly.
No, you
have 60 days to do
what? You got
what?
60 days. Yeah, 60 days in the state of Pennsylvania. You purchase the license for $50. You go to the courthouse. We went to the courthouse in Easton. Mm-hmm. And you go downstairs. Anyway, you go down to the marriage place. Then you go to the computer and you fill out all this information.
But doesn't that's what the marriage makes it valid, right? Is the license?
Yeah, you get the license, and then, cause I got married before, but I was so out of my mind. I can't even remember this from back in the day. You get the license, right? And then the pastor, whoever's marrying you, has to be qualified. Mm-hmm. Like Trevor.
Yeah, they have to be ordained.
Ordained, right.
Right.
And then you have to have 2 witnesses.
Oh, to make it all official.
To make it, so the pastor signs, her sister's going to sign it, and my son's going to sign it. The document, which is stamped.
Oh, that's so nice.
So that's Saturday. Then you have 10 days. See, I don't want to bore everybody. Am I boring everybody?
No.
Then you have 10 days after you sign it to take it back to the court. Because if you don't take it back to the court, even after all of this, it's not valid anymore.
Oh my gosh.
10 days. So Monday, after the wedding, after we married, I'm going to take, she's going to work.
Yeah. No honeymoon.
Now we're going to do that. We're going to Jamaica in a few months from now.
Ooh, that'll be fun.
Now, I don't think you have to.
D-Lo said some states require you to take a blood test. You had to take a blood test?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
So then you have to, after you get married, at some point, in the state of Pennsylvania, I don't know any other state, you have to take the paperwork back to the court immediately. You have 10 days.
And so that's what you're doing Monday?
Yes, so Monday, while she's at work, I'll come here. We'll do the show. Mm-hmm. We'll talk about the wedding, right? I guess that's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
And then you take the paperwork. They have this big giant stamp on the
thing?
On the certificate.
It's gonna say married.
Right. And then you sign this whole thing, and then you send it back to them. They keep their records, and then you have this
like a plaque,
like a certificate, or
yeah. That's so nice.
And then you have this certificate, and then immediately after that, then she's able to change her last name after all of that is done.
Seems like a whole long process.
That's not. So
knowing me, I get married. And
so
not
she
really
she agreed. She agreed to.
She's gonna take your last name.
She agreed to take my full last name and knock her name off the
wow.
register. Let's clap for her.
Wow. She's not gonna do like a hyphen.
No hyphen. She's going to go.
She's gonna go full Harvey.
She's gonna go full Harvey.
Wow.
But because that paperwork allows you to now go. Folks, if you're married, please help me out with this. You take that paperwork now to like motor vehicles,
right?
Or anywhere you want to go, like say like the state or the feds,
right?
So you take that paperwork to the motor vehicles,
right?
And then she'll say, "This is my new name," and then they'll change everything because of that new paperwork name. Because it's in the system,
right?
And that's how that works.
Oh well, seems like a very long process.
And then,
all to have your name. I don't even know if I want to do all of that.
So I don't know if women, if you was to get married, you want.
That sounds like a lot of extra steps.
No, if you want to get married, are you keeping your name hyphenated, or you taking the husband's name? Because I'll be honest with you, when we discussed this,
it depends on what his last name is.
Like it's because when we discussed this, I said, listen, I really would. It would really make me happy if you just take my last name. She stopped me and just said, "No, that's what I'm going to do. You're fine. I'm fine with that."
Oh, Tanya. No, that's fine.
So
I think that's cute.
So now
that's what you get married for, right?
Right. So
to take the last name.
Are we done? Everybody's. I mean, are we? No, I'm not saying we're done. I can talk about. Are the people are still listening to this?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
They enjoy it.
Okay. I don't know. So, Senny, would you? We got shout out the room. Would you? You said depending on the man's last name.
Yeah, if it's a weird last name, I'll keep. I'm used to Seneca Jacob.
Would you do Seneca like Williams, or would you do something like that, or would you be Seneca Jacob Williams? What would it be?
I don't even know. I mean, I guess I would drop my last name to change it to whatever. I don't even like my dad, but to be honest, so I don't carried it for what?
I didn't like my dad either. I didn't like my dad either.
It really doesn't make any sense. What am I holding it on to for? But so yeah, I guess I would.
So she picked these wedding songs, a song to come out to for the son and the whole thing, and then she picked, then she selected a song for her to come out to. And then we have this this song that you dance to a song, because I honestly seem like, all due respects to my ex-wife, may she rest in peace, God bless her, beautiful woman. I don't remember all of that.
Right.
The whole ceremony thing. I tell you, I was out of my mind seeing when I got married the first time. And God bless my ex-wife. She's just a beautiful person, a beautiful woman, no doubt about it. But I don't remember the whole thing.
Right.
Like I don't even remember what we danced off for. This, you get married and the couples get up and dance.
Right.
I don't remember that. I don't remember the song. I don't remember. So all of this is actually new to me as well.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
right. It's like you're doing it all over again.
Like it's like I'm doing it all over again, but it's really like almost to me like the first time doing it.
Right.
And I say that respectively.
Yeah.
So
that's nice.
So I'm excited about it. So we have all this. We have less than 25 people coming.
Yes.
You're included. Barbi Cologne is included in that. Hot Sauce is playing music for us. You know, that's hot sauce is like a brother that I never had.
I know.
I don't have a brother.
It's really weird.
This was really weird. So,
It's really weird.
sauce and here's a funny thing. Before we shout out the room, as a working comedian, Senny,
Yeah.
I turned down 7 jobs for June the 20th.
Oh my God. You mean the 12th?
I mean, to 12. Senny, one of them was paying me $1,000.
I know in your heart you're like,
But I knew that.
You picked this day.
I knew that was gonna. It had to be. I knew that was gonna happen.
it didn't matter what day it was gonna be.
But but it was weird.
Did one tear roll down?
Yeah, it was. You know, promoters be yo, what's good? Yeah, what's going on? Yo, what's good? I got something for you. Word, what we doing? Yo, where? Baltimore. What's up? Yo, got that snack. All right, cool. Let's go. What's the date? June 12th. What? Oh God, that means you gonna rock, right? No, oh God. I can't do what you got another show? Nah, I'm getting married that day. This neighbor! Yo, could you still do it at 10? Could you make it by 10 though? Can you make it by 10?
What time is the wedding?
What time that went? 4, 5? Yo, we don't show time 10. Let's get this money. You don't want this money, neighbor? You don't want this money? Harvey don't want this money. Harvey don't want this money.
They're like, you can still slide out of there, bro. You can still do it. Shawn, don't slide out of your wedding. I'm telling you. If I look up and I'm like, if I have to go wear Shawn one time, that's it.
Yo.
If I have to look at hot sauce and he's like, yo Shawn left.
Yo, the New York King called me. Yo, what's good, son? What's going on? Yeah, we're doing something down there in Spring, Mass.
If I have to look around one time,
Y'all, it's gonna be you, it's Drew Frazier, it's gonna be crazy, man. That's the King talent talking to me. What's going on? Yeah, I'm there. What's going on, King? What's going on? I'm there. What's going on? Yeah, just pack up. We're gonna be good. That date is June 12th.
no, Shawn, it's a no. No.
So, but I did take a job June the 11th. I had to say I had to.
It's at night in the city?
Nah, it's in Long Branch, New Jersey. I'm out there, Long Branch.
Far is that?
Natalie Turner, I'll be in your town Friday night. Now, the pastor.
Come on out, Natalie.
Senny, the pastor goes, we're going to do a little final, I don't know, kind of rehearse. Whatever they wanted to do. It's really not. I don't think it's
Yeah,
real.
like a walkthrough, like to talk.
So, and they're planning all of this, and I'm just sitting there listening. And they said, yeah, Friday's a good day. Friday around 6. Whoa.
Friday around 6.
No. I got a show Friday night. Mm-mm. So what I'm gonna do Saturday, Senny, I'm gonna come home before we shout out the room.
What are you going?
I'm gonna do the show Saturday in Jersey. Long Branch with my homegirl Natasha Face, who will actually be at the John Hinton show.
Right.
And I'm thinking I might not come home on Saturday. Whoa. I might get a hotel because we like I said, we getting married at the crib.
Right.
And Senny, it'd be good to see you there. I hope you can make it.
I'll be there.
Tanya's going to be there with her friends, and she's going to get ready, and she doesn't want to see. She doesn't want me to see her.
Oh, okay. That's right.
All right.
That's pretty common. Like, you stay away.
Right. So, but the thing is, like, I can't check into the hotel until I'm trying to get an early check-in, like 11 o'clock in the morning kind of a check-in.
Right.
But
you're like, how long?
Because it'll be I would have to have a hotel room for the whole weekend. It doesn't make any sense, and it's cost effective. I spend a lot of money on this thing, and I might come home Friday night after the show in Long Branch, God willing.
Right.
And then leave in the morning.
Okay.
Check into the hotel room that I'm only going to have for a few hours. And then my whole family's going to meet up. We're going to all meet up. And then we're going to go back to the house.
Okay.
And we'll all come together. But we won't go inside the house.
Right.
Because everything will be set up outside.
Okay.
And then we'll all watch her come out.
That sounds nice.
Right? So good?
Yeah.
So
it seems like you got it all planned out, Shawn.
Now, am I excited about it? I am super excited about this. I can't stop thinking about it. It's something that
you just are keeping it all contained to himself.
I'm not keeping it all to myself.
No, everybody's happy for you, Shawn.
Are they?
Yes.
Well, I appreciate you guys, and I'll start posting on Facebook and posting stuff, and I'll definitely start doing that.
Pictures
so
or whatever.
And Senny will be there. Post Senny. I know you. I don't know, and you know it's weird. Tanya and I had a conversation yesterday, actually about you.
Oh.
Because she was like, we were going over the liquor and the wine and all of that, and she wanted to, actually she wanted to purchase some of the sangria from the young lady that came in here, Victoria. Victoria, right? And she's like, well, who's the drinkers? My son can drink, boy. That boy can drink. That man can drink. My son and my future son-in-law and a few others. And then she goes, well, we have, what about Senny? I said, well, right now, Senny is, she's not drinking, I think.
49 Days of Fitness.
And so she goes, well, okay, well, then if that's the case, let's don't order this, amount. I said, yeah.
I love her. Thanks, girl.
So what we did was we cut some of the liquor down because a lot of folks are not drinking. Like her parents and her people don't even drink.
Yeah.
I mean, her brother-in-law, her sister and brother, but her sister's pregnant right now, so there's no drinking. The brother-in-law drinks his ass off.
Right.
And some of my people drink. But out of all the people, it's literally maybe not even 5% of the people there drink.
Right.
So we don't have a lot of, the liquor's there.
Right.
But we canceled the sangria.
Okay.
Because it didn't make any sense. But we're going to make our own little thing. So this is something that's put together with love and, it's within a budget. And so we were all excited about it. So I'm going to see.
That's good.
We got a busy day Friday. I'm going to see if she could come in here real quick on Friday. But if not, we'll try to get her in here on that Monday or Tuesday so she can.
Yeah, girl,
so she can meet. She and Tanya comes in here all the time.
I know you guys do your own little show. We do our own little radio
show with the whatever.
I want to see what it's like in here. You guys are doing that.
Yeah. So now that you live down here,
what do you guys be talking about?
Whatever the little boy wants to talk about. He goes like this. I'm gonna do my radio show today. Yeah, come on. I gotta clean up in there anyway. And,
oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, and then she comes in and she's on the mic and we just talk.
Aww.
So she's used to being on that mic. That's no
big
deal.
That's so funny. I love it.
Keep sending those stars, y'all.
Yes, we appreciate you, Danielle.
I'll keep you guys updated, and thanks for the love. I appreciate y'all. So now, Senny, let's show the chat room some love. Oh, and I got breaking news. Is my beloved Lee Scott in the chat room?
Yeah, he's in the chat room. I have to pee.
All right, so we'll take a quick
Sorry.
break. That's quick.
I usually don't, but this water.
Wait, hold on. Let me get a song before we.
It's killing me.
Hold on a second. Hold on.
It's okay, Prentice. I don't even want a cheat day. That's how hard I've been working out, that I don't even want a cheat day because it's just going to set me back.
Now, let me just share this thing. Lee Scott, my beloved nephew, was also in the conversation with Tanya and I yesterday.
Yeah?
And the reason why, because Khalil, her son, he loves the do-rag song. The Thundercat,
right?
The Thundercat do-rag.
Yeah.
Right? So Tanya gave Hot Sauce some music to play.
And that was one of the songs. So, Senny, I didn't want to surprise you, but you're going to hear Thundercat do-rag. And please, go live or videotape this for my beloved Lee. Please.
That song, because Khalil loves that song.
That's absolutely
it's
insane.
on the playlist, Senny. So shout out to shout out Believe.
That's
because
hilarious.
the boy Senny loves the song.
That's hilarious.
All right, listen, we're gonna shout out to him, but not yet. What we're gonna do, we're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna come back, shout out the news, front page news, and then we are out of here. back. Everybody, that's Young and Nut, DJ Young and Nut, man. Gregory Young and Nut, that's our friend. Well, we're playing his music. But, Senny, what we'll do right now, boy, the time is flying.
Right.
I think what we'll do is we'll shout out the room. Are they still there?
Yes.
Oh, God bless them.
Right.
One day I'm
They're
gonna
here.
surprise you guys. I'm gonna just sit here and just be in the chat room and just.
Oh yeah, are you?
And just type away and just be with the loving folks in that chat room.
No.
No.
I don't think you'll have time to do that one day.
All right. So okay, we good on that end. All right. So what we're gonna do is we are going to show the chat room some love because without you guys, we wouldn't be here. See.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much. Please, let's see a heart in the chat room if y'all don't mind. We would just want to show y'all some love. God bless y'all each and every day. Thanks to all the star ballers today. We definitely appreciate you for that. But let's show them some love, CJ.
Where the heart's at in the chat room. Hey, where the heart's at in the chat room. Hey, where the heart's at in the chat room. Hey, where the heart's at in the chat room. Where the heart's at in the chat room. Hey, where the heart's at in the chat room. Where the heart's at.
Senny, let's go.
Turn down for what?
Hey,
where the chat's at? Where the heart's at? Where the heart's at?
Are you effing kidding me right now? Where the chat room at? That's what we're doing right now?
I said where the chat. I caught myself. My brain is getting foggy. Where the heart's at? In the chat room. Hey, where the heart's at? In the chat room. Where the heart's at? In the chat room. Hey, where the heart's at? In the chat room. Where the heart's at? In the chat room. Hey, where the heart's at? In the chat room. Where the heart's at?
Senny, let's go.
Turn down for what?
Hey,
where the heart's at? Where the heart's at?
Oh, where the heart's come
Turn
on.
down for what?
Hey,
where the heart's at? Where the heart's at?
Oh, where the heart's
Turn down for what?
Hey,
where the heart's at? Where the heart's at?
Oh, where the heart's
Turn down for what? For what? For what? For what? For what?
For what?
Hey, for what? Hey, for what?
Hey, one more time, Senny, on the Weird Wednesday. Let's go.
Where the heart's at? In the chat room. Hey, where the heart's at? In the chat room. Hey, where the heart's at? In the chat room. Hey, where the heart's at? In the chat room. Hey, where the heart's at? In the chat room. Hey, where the heart's at? In the chat room. Where the heart's at?
Senny, let's go.
Turn down for what?
Hey,
where the heart's at? Where the heart's at?
Oh, where the heart's
Turn down for what?
Hey,
where the heart's at? Where the heart's at?
Oh, where the heart's come
Turn down for what? Hey, where the heart's at? Where the heart's at?
Oh, where the heart's come
Turn down for what? For what? For what? For what?
For what?
For what?
For what?
Hey,
for what? For what?
Shout out to LaShawn Haynes Jones.
I'm gonna throw a beat in there.
Hey LaShawn, what's going on, girl? Good to see you in the building. Shout out to Danielle Williams at home, working hard. Good to see you. Thanks for calling in. Shout out to my girl, Vanetta George. Hey, I still want to say Henry. Shout out to Nathaniel Jones. Hey, Nathaniel. What's going on? Faye Thompson. Hello. Good morning to you. Shout out to Audrey Johnson. Hey, Audrey. Good morning. Beautiful sunny Florida down there. Ridiculous. Shout out to Brian D. Sykes, if he's even still in there. What's going on, Brian? Shout out to Marcus, Mr. One Emoji Johnson. Hey, Marcus. Good to see you. Always there. Shout out to Jessica Wilcox, who's on her way to work. Hey, Jessica. Shout out to Sir Prince Bane, because you're the chat room member of the week. Hey, you're the chat room member of the week. Hey, shout out to you, Sir Prince Bane. Shout out to LaShawn Oliver. Hey, LaShawn, what's going on, girl? Are you still recovering from Las Vegas? Shout out to Dre Shaw. Hey, Dre, what's going on, bro? Shout out to Lee Scott. Hey, Lee, what's going on? How's April doing? How's our little nugget baking? Shout out to Valerie Thomas. Valerie, shout out to you, girl, and congratulations to your granddaughter getting graduating. Shout out to Prentice Cox, no pause. Good morning, Mr. Robinson. You like that? Like that breath on there? Shout out to Natalie Wright. Hey, Natalie. Good morning. How are you? Welcome. Good to see you this morning. Shout out to Naroma Johnson. Hey, Naroma. Good to see you. Miss you. Shout out to Queen Diane. Hello, Queen. How are you? Good to see you. Shout out to the Godfather of Solar, Tracy Ray. Hello, the Godfather. How are you? Shout out to Young and Nut. Good morning. How are you? Shout out to D-Lo. What up, D-Lo? How are you? Good morning. Shout out Mr. Brown and happy birthday. It's Mr. Brown's birthday, so you guys all make sure you go show him tons of love on his page. And it's National Sex Day, so he's extra happy. Shout out to the real Sakina Scott. Hey, girl, where you been at? What you doing? Shout out to Luis Melendez. What up, brother? Where you been at? Hey. Shout out to Darren Taylor. Hey, Darren. Shout out to Lynette Serrano. Hey, Lynette. Here's your tea. I'm going to pour it for you. And I'm going to get you a new pot, girl. Shout out to Dira Jackson. Hey, Dira. What's going on in the city today? What are you doing? Shout out to Shauna J. Hey, Shauna. What are you doing, girl? How are you? Shout out to Bridget Richardson. She said congratulations to her friend on getting married and to your beautiful new wife. So thank you for that, Bridget. That's very nice. Shout out to Julius Galashaw. What up, bro? And shout out to your beautiful wife, Octavia. Hey, girl. Shout out to Tiffany Klosik. Hey, Tiffany. What's going on up there in Massachusetts? What's going on in Massachusetts? And I think, Avis Denise. Hey, Avis. Good morning. How are you? Where are you at, girl? Are you in Mexico? Where did you go? You went somewhere. Shout out to Sharon Campbell. Hey, Sharon. Good morning. Thanks for joining us. And shout out to Tricky Lewis. $20 Tricky. Hey, Tricky. What are you doing? He said he's going to start off with some, he's going to play some break beats for lunchtime today. Because you're over there acting a fool.
Women playing, women producing, men go working, son go stealing.
You're over there acting a fool. Oh my God. We truly appreciate everybody being connected with us. You want to make sure that you share this video on social media. Follow us on our business page, The Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team. And then invite your other friends to like our business page, our group page on Facebook, The Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team group. We're on the iHeartRadio platform. We are on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to YouTube. Click the bell so that you get notified every time we go live. We're on Fam Radio app. We're on Comedy World Net. We're on Facebook. We're on everywhere. Google us. Like this video. Throw it on your wall. Share it. Love it. We truly appreciate it. I know I do. I don't know what Sean's doing, but thank you. We love you guys. If there's anybody I missed shouting out. Oh, and shout out to my girl Barbi. You guys send her some love. She couldn't breathe this morning. Girl, close the window. You know these allergies trying to get everybody. So shout out to Barbie. Send her some love.
God bless everybody. Front page news, yo, with Sandy J. Hey, front page news. Y S to the E double N Y.
Hey.
And you can't deny. Ha. She got the front page news, y'all. She got the back, y'all.
Hey.
She's got the whack, y'all. That's Sandy J. Hey. S to the E double N Y. And you can't deny. She got the front page news, y'all. Got the news, y'all. S to the E double N Y. And you can't deny. Front page news, y'all. She got the front page news, y'all.
Hey.
S to the E double N Y.
Hey. Front page news. Thank you.
S to the E.
Oh my
She
God.
the S to the E. She the S to the E double N Y.
Okay.
She the S to the E double N Y.
Thanks, Sean.
And you can't deny.
front page news, y'all. Hey. I do. I'm going to give you the best news that I can. Front page news, y'all. It's the front page news, y'all. Hey. Front page news, y'all. News, y'all. It's the front page news, y'all. Hey. Front page news, y'all. News, y'all. It's the front page news, y'all. News, y'all. I got the front page news, y'all.
Because he doesn't get high.
Okay. I do.
Okay.
But this news won't be high. It's totally sober news for you. So I can let you know what's going on in the world today. The first thing that I'm going to let you know about on this Weird Wednesday, no one wants to name their baby Karen anymore. The name plummeted in popularity for baby girls in 2020. Karens gave Karen a bad name, and now no one wants to give their baby that name. The name Karen plummeted in popularity in 2020 as fewer newborn girls in the U.S. were named Karen last year compared to any other year since 1932. In 2020, Karen fell 171 spots on the popularity list, all the way down to number 831, which was down from number 660 in 2019. That decline makes Karen the name with the 14th biggest decrease on the girls list last year and marks its lowest ranking on the annual Social Security Administration list since the year 1927. If y'all really want to get into the numbers, the name was at its peak as the third most popular name for girls back in 1965, when there were nearly 33,000 newborn Karens. Makes sense. But in 2020, there were only 325 baby girls named Karen and 439 in 2019. Despite a steady decline over the years, experts say the recent drop in the rankings is likely because of the name being tied to white women who throw fits and demand to speak to store managers, in addition to white privilege and white supremacy. Just in recent months, we had Soho Karen, Courtside Karen, and St. Louis Karen, the woman who pointed her gun at Black Lives Matter protests as they marched. Karen is even getting a whole movie being made. I heard about that. This isn't the first time current events have affected the popularity of a name. Katrina and ISIS, for example, fell off the top 1,000 ranking after negative news coverage around those names due to, of course, Hurricane Katrina and the terrorist group. And so, time will tell if Karen will drop off the list altogether. We'll keep you posted.
Well, that's very disappointing.
So, I want to know, is it among black people or white people? I have never met a black person named Karen. Because I guess this is among all races. I mean, names aren't specific to one gender. So, does this mean that the name has fallen because a lot of white people have decided to stop naming their babies Karen? Or is it just across the board? Does this have a race thing to do with it?
Are you done? Senny is very disappointing, huh? I had so much fun with the 3 Karens that I had back in the day. Oh, Karens are so much fun. 2 African Americans and 1 Babylonian. Karens are fun. I had a lot of fun with my Karens. But number one, fellas, if you have ever had fun with a Karen. And it's sad as well that you yield to the masses because social media will cancel everything. If you really about that Karen life, name your child Karen. Don't discard what the masses are saying. Karen might be your mother's name or your grandmother's name. You probably had that name on deck before you conceived. And this goes for white folks and black folks. Honor that name Karen if you're about that life.
Why?
If your grandmother or somebody in your family is just somebody that you love is named Karen and you want to name that infant after Karen, then be about it.
What?
Don't let social media and a few other Karens, don't be a follower. What? Because Karen over there tripping at the gas station with her privilege, which is true. But I want you to step. It's your boy Harvey. Welcome to Harvey's house.
Not Harvey's house.
I want you to step up. Discard what the masses are saying. If Karen was that name, go for it. Name that little baby. Don't change that baby's name to Joshua. Name her Karen, because that's what you really want to do. Don't go to a secondary name. Senny, did you have secondary names when you named your daughter? But was that first name was like, you know what? It has to be something catastrophic that happened to change that name.
No, the name was the name.
Exactly.
No backup.
Exactly.
No backup.
Because you was about that life.
The name was the name.
The name was the name. Don't yield to social media. We talked about this yesterday about being on or offline. You let a few other Karens deter you from naming your beloved Karen? I think Karen is a nice name. Now is identifiable to white privilege. You're pathetic. Don't do that to yourself. If Karen was the name of your child, man up, ladies and fellas, and name your beloved child Karen. You're gonna be okay. Don't yield to them. Don't yield to the Senny J's of the world.
I'm just saying.
Don't yield to the bullying on social media. There's two different lines. There's social media and then there's real life. Just because a survey said that Karen is not the right name and you want to name your child Karen because your grandmother's name was Karen and your great-grandmother and somebody else that passed away was Karen, and Karen had this significant part of your life, and now you're going to have Senny J and others dictate to you? You're afraid to name your child Karen? Be about that life. Shout out to the 3 Karens. I had fun with them, Senny. Karens were so much fun. Senny, if you had a child, would you name your child Karen?
Hell no.
And why?
What kind of name even is that? No, let me stop.
And if your name...
No, but with everything going on, no, I wouldn't. With this present day, with everything going on,
who do we know? If you know somebody, if somebody named Karen, call in, please. Because you know what? I'm about your movement.
It's not their movement. They're already named Karen. They're talking about people that are...
I understand that. But what about the Karens that are out here today living that Karen life? But they're going through turbulence right now, too. And that's not right because it's a form of discrimination. And it's actually a form of name racism. And it's also very judgmental.
It is, because I don't know how they came up with that, why they named these
You know why. We saw the video of the privilege of the white
folks. But that
folks.
wasn't even her name. They gave this woman this... her name wasn't even Karen, I don't think.
Because...
they just assigned Karen.
Yeah, Karen. And it's unfortunate.
And I kind of like that name.
Now, what if it would have been Seneca?
It would have never.
But I'm just saying, you would be caught in that backlog. Oh, hold on, wait a minute. I'll take that back. You didn't have a backlog since last October. I'm saying this. Hey. To those Karens that are out there right now living that life, you have a friend in Shawn Harvey. Stand up, Karens, and be proud. And walk with your back straight up and don't slouch. And be proud of your name. Be proud of your name. I'm talking about the Karens right now that are caught in this quagmire. You are discriminated against. There are some beautiful Karens out there, and I want to let you know that your boy Shawn Harvey, welcome to Harvey's house. I'm with you.
Welcome to Harvey's
I'm with you, Karens. Whether if you're black, white, Puerto Rican, I don't care who you are. And if you dare to name your baby Karen, I'm with you too. But Karens that are out here living that life, don't be apologetic for you being Karen. Put up your capital K.
No, you didn't with the capital K.
No, you put your you put
Stop,
a K.
Shawn, please.
You put a K on yourself, and you put that K on a shirt, and you wear it proudly. You did nothing wrong, Karen. You have a friend in Shawn Harvey, not Senny J. She's not your friend. She's judgmental right now, just like the rest of them on social media, the TikTok, the conference rooms, and all that. They probably got a conference room for Karen. Karen, I want to say I'm with you. Whether if you're black, white, green, purple, or pink, you have a friend in Shawn Harvey. God bless.
Well, we're glad for that, Shawn. Thank you for that. The next story that I have for you is, I'm sorry, 1 second.
God bless you, Karen.
Sorry.
Senny had this Karen right. She was in the hood too. She was a black woman. She was in the hood in Irvington, New Jersey. It was crazy. Yeah, this Karen, but Jesus Christ. Shout out to June 12th.
Sorry, Shawn.
It's Karen. Fellas, put a number one in the chat room.
A nun.
You experienced a Karen.
A nun embezzled $835,000.
Senny, have you ever experienced a Karen?
A nun embezzled.
Senny, have you ever experienced a Karen?
No, I can't say I have.
You need to.
A nun embezzled.
Senny, would you be interested in experiencing a Karen?
No.
A TikTok Karen?
No.
Okay.
A nun embezzled $835,000.
Put a number one in the chat room if you experience a Karen.
From Catholic school to fund her gambling habit. A nun who took a vow of poverty before taking over as principal at a Catholic elementary school has admitted to siphoning off hundreds of thousands of dollars from the school to pay for gambling expenses. Mary Margaret Crouper, who at 79 years old is now retired, served as principal at St. James Catholic School in Torrance, California for 28 years. For 10 of those years, until September of 2018, she was embezzling funds to fuel a gambling habit at casinos and pay off credit card charges, ultimately ripping off the school to the tune of $835,339 and some pennies. Crouper was charged with wire fraud and money laundering in connection with the decade-long scheme, and prosecutors say she agreed to plead guilty as part of a plea agreement. In addition to skimming off funds, she is said to have told federal investigators that she lulled St. James School and the administration into believing that the school's finances were being properly accounted for by altering financial reports. The maximum punishment for the two charges is 40 years behind bars. And I hope she gets every last one of them. Mary Margaret Crouper.
Well, we could call her Karen. Now, my thing is this, Senny.
Mary Margaret. If that's your real name.
Senny, back in the day,
79.
Your heart has hardened, Senny, in the days.
You vowed to take a life of poverty. You know what poverty is? It's what I'm living.
Me too.
Literally. And you are over here.
I'm right behind you. Senny, Senny, listen to me. You were so forgiving back a few years back when you used to share these stories and always giving someone yeah, you were.
What was I saying? What was I saying?
Stories like this, you was like, hey, you know what? Give them a second chance. You
Nah,
know, therapy, all this crap. Now you're more.
Nah, because she knew better.
You are coming. You
because she was coming for the Lord.
You are another one coming over to Harvey's house.
A nun.
And it doesn't matter. Your folks run the church. God bless you. Thank God for Jesus, like my mother always said. Mm-hmm. And you know you're gonna get mad about what I'm about to say, and just please tune out, and I'll see you tomorrow. God bless. But this is what I'm gonna say. These folks in church been robbing money from day one. This story is actually very normal to me.
He said these people been robbing. I mean, that is true, but it seems like she was working alone. She got every single dime of that.
Well, wouldn't you? You gonna rob? You ain't gonna want to tell them. You ain't want to put your coworker down, or they gonna drop it down.
Usually, it's a syndicate ring and things like this. There's a couple of the nuns, the priest in on it.
I would rather the nun rob the Roman Catholic Church that was worth billions of dollars than other priests up there touching little boys. I think what they should do is forgive her, let her keep the money, because I tell you this, Roman Catholic Church, you have no right to sit there and be judge, jury, and executioner when you sitting there. It's going to take you 2 or 3 generations to clean up your mess. I advocate for this woman taking this money. She should have took $800,000 more from this Catholic church. And then all these other churches out here, even our local hero churches out here saying, you don't think that the treasurer, Senny J, of Mount Olive Baptist Church, wherever in this country, You don't think the treasurer CJ slipped a little $100 in the pocket? From that Tide money? So the folks, it has nothing to do with your God and your religion. There's just folks that they come into the church and they act accordingly. She's a thief. That doesn't mean she can't go to church.
Right.
I'm gonna change. You want her to go to jail and do all that sin? The judgment of Harvey says let her go.
Just let her go.
Let her go. How much did she take?
$835,000, $399 and some pennies.
And what was the duration? What's the timeline?
Over 10 years.
Let her keep the money. And you know what you do? You do the same thing, Roman Catholic Church, that you do with the pedophile priest. You take them to camp somewhere so they can find Jesus. You don't send them to jail. You do the same thing to her. Let her keep that money. This well-deserved money. You're worth $1 billion. You're not going to miss 800,000. And where was she located at? It doesn't matter. Next story. Keep her. Keep her.
No, Shawn, she shouldn't be.
Keep her. Just keep her away from the books.
Just keep her away from the books.
Senny, my moral compass, Senny, can I be honest with you?
No.
Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
I couldn't be a treasurer at some church like this.
Catholic church.
Senny, I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I couldn't be the treasurer. Senny, I couldn't be the treasurer of this. Senny, I'm taking $100.
Yeah, but
Senny, if you're the treasurer of a church and they got $1 million running through there, just cash. Okay. See, honestly, a few $100.
I'm done. Federal prisoners from the church. Federal prisoners hold $100 million in government-run accounts shielded from some criminal scrutiny and debt collection. Federal prison inmates are keeping large sums of money, in some cases more than $100,000 each, in government-run deposit accounts, effectively shielded from court orders for things like child support, alimony, or other debts, and not subject to the same scrutiny as accounts owned by non-incarcerated citizens, according to court documents and interviews. Within the Federal Bureau of Prison Systems, which houses roughly 129,000 inmates in facilities throughout the United States, there are more than 20 inmate accounts holding more than $100,000 each, for a total exceeding $3 million. And all the combined value of such inmate accounts recently topped $100 million. The person who's familiar with these accounts, who's speaking on anonymity, said that that these details of the program have remained out of public view. The program is run by the Bureau of Prisons and has long frustrated and angered law enforcement officials from other agencies who say it poses significant risks for abuse, money laundering, and corruption. Yet the agency, already plagued with staffing and management problems, has for years resisted efforts to change it because its leaders maintain that they are already diligent about making inmates pay what they owe. Now, many people think sometimes the sources of where this money comes from is unknown, such as inmates cashing out their 401k retirement accounts or receiving payments from insurance policies. In other cases, it is less clear how the prisoner has amassed so much funds, and it bothers authorities. None of the inmates with the biggest government account balances are household names either. They're not like the Pablo Escobars and everybody. According to the individual familiar with the program, one of the biggest account holders is a disgraced former doctor with more than $250,000, while a former member of the military serving a life sentence for murder has more than $300,000
that they earned while they were in jail.
They didn't. It's not that they've amassed either while they were in there or while they got sentenced. Right. It was in this account. Like they got it transferred over into their account. Right. They're saying regular people under the Bank Secrecy Act, everyday account holders who move more than $10,000. So if you place more than $10,000 in your bank account, it will flag a federal thing to be like, where'd you get that money? What's the receipt and everything like that. So it can be flagged with suspicious activity report, potentially prompting an investigation. But the law does not apply to the Bureau of Prisons because even with $100 million in accounts, the agency is not considered a financial institution. The agency also does not run its bank transactions through a Treasury Department screening program meant to flag outstanding debts.
Wow.
So it's a huge problem that these federal guys in there, they have this money. Well, also too, it begs to question if the Bureau of Inmates, at the federal level, are they getting payoffs?
True.
And saying that they're regulating it.
There's some guys serving life terms that are profiting more money than we're making out here in the streets.
That's right.
God bless this country. All right, thanks, Cindy. All right, listen. Before we get out of here, great show today, guys.
Yeah.
See you guys tomorrow. Last night, NBA, Senny J, the Philadelphia 76ers beat the Atlanta Hawks 118-102. So they stopped Trae Young, a.k.a. El DeBarge, to tie the series 1 game apiece. Now they head down to Atlanta. The Philadelphia 76ers played the way they should be playing basketball as a number 1 ranked team. Figured out the Atlanta Hawks, did some traps, some double teams, grabbed a lot of rebounds. Joel Embiid did his thing in supporting Cass to seal the deal with the victory in Philadelphia yesterday. So now they go down to game 3 down in Atlanta. And also the number 1 ranked Utah Jazz played game 1 against the Los Angeles Clippers. They beat the Los Angeles Clippers 112-109 to take a 1-0 lead in that semi-conference final. Tonight, everyone, the Denver Nuggets play the Phoenix Suns in Phoenix. This is game 2. Phoenix is up 1-0. And tomorrow night, 7:30, the Brooklyn Nets head to Milwaukee with a 2-0 lead, commanding over the Bucks. I think they're going to sweep the Bucks. And also game 2 with the Jazz and the Clippers. And then on Friday, that's when the 76ers play the Hawks. All right, enough of that. So, thank you so much, everyone. Great show today.
It was definitely exciting.
Right, there was a lot going on. Hold on. We're going to play Young and Nut one more time. And we appreciate him with all the
Go Young and Nut.
Young and Nut, we definitely appreciate you. Thank you so much. Remember, we got a lot going on here. The Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team. We'll talk about all the announcements and all the things that are going on here. We're going to do some local activities here throughout the summer. So please hang out with us. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right. We got some small get-togethers as well here at the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team. So we love you guys to come out. And one of our get-togethers, if y'all don't mind, y'all could come out Sunday, June the 19th, over at the Still Stacks. We'll be performing, doing the show live right outside with all our equipment and everything. So y'all come on out at the Still Stacks on June the 19th, where we just going to hang out. And actually, Senny, before the summer's over, we're putting together a Shawn Harvey walk. Shawn Harvey Morning Show feature Wake Up Team walk.
What?
So if y'all want to come out,
where are we walking to?
We're going to walk down here in Bethlehem, and we would love for you guys to come on out.
I'm going to be there.
You are? Good. There you go. All right, Senny, where can I find you?
Because I'm a walker.
No doubt.
You guys can find me at Senny J on Facebook, Senny_J on Instagram, and Senny J on Snapchat, the age of 3, Senny J on Clubhouse. You guys can find Barbi Cologne on Facebook, Barbi Cologne Designs on Instagram, Designer Babe 40 on Snapchat.
Shawn Harvey on Facebook, comedian Shawn Harvey on Facebook, Hard Funny on Instagram. Great show today, guys. I guess what we do, we go to the group room, CJ, after the show, and then Tricky said he's gonna play some break beats today.
Go ahead, Tricky, play those break beats.
Yeah, play those break beats. No wonder where you got that idea from, and then we'll head back over to the group room. So what we'll do, Cindy, before we leave, we'll do some break beats to honor Tricky. I'm gonna do a break beat real quick like I did. So we see, come on, Cindy, let's clap, man. We see you guys tomorrow. been playing. Yeah.
Brooklyn's finest and Bounce Squad's own DJ Governor.